Hello, I'm in Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I feel happy from UK, you know.
See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Talawa TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Ocean of the Messenger, and you're watching Talawa TV with the host and best Davis. Take it away.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Denden Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now our captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
Hello, I'm Hansa Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Denden Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now our captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
I want to give a big bless up to the Reggae Girlz out there. They ain't believing us. John did. Reggae Girlz, keep winning, keep inspiring. I know you're going to be great out there. World Cup. Sedella Marley, number love. Bless up from DJ Khaled.
And I'm representing for the Reggae Girlz. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself every time. Especially if you're qualifying for the World Cup back to back. You know what I mean? Sedella, big up yourself. One love every time. You know the thing go. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river. What the Reggae Girlz do? Left them name night earth like a queen. Me have to big up the top soccer team. You know Massacre represent. Jamaica supporting it every time. You know the thing go.
There we go. It's the first blunder of the day. Hopefully the Reggae Girlz won't be starting off today's game a bit like myself. I had a little bit of a blunder there, guys. It was on mute. It is bright and early, a bit like what Mr. Scott said. First through the door. I was worried that there wouldn't be anyone here. So thank you to the very few of you who have managed to soldier on and bite the bullet with this one, because it is going to be an earlier than usual kickoff. And obviously that's because this game is being played down under in Australia. And that's because we are 1 week away, guys. I don't know, the excitement levels starting to gain some sort of momentum. We are officially 1 week away from our match day one in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup taking place in Australia and New Zealand. And we are up against one of the heavyweights of women's football, that be it France, in match day one. So as we get closer to that particular kickoff, obviously we're going to dissect that one and touch on a few talking points for you guys. Mr. Scott, good morning to you. It's earlier for you guys in Jamaica. My time is a little over 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. that is, and we should be kicking off in let's call it 25 minutes time. I'm gonna try my best to see how I can give you guys a live stream. We've been in this situation before, haven't we? Where there was actually no streams available, but we managed to make it work. I reckon today or this morning might be more of the same. I'm hoping that it isn't, but it just might. Let me take a quick glance on the Jamaica Football Federation. I want to see if they've actually even put out a starting 11. Well, that's good. They haven't put out a starting 11, guys. So, signs aren't looking positive at first glance, but we're going to try and see what we can work with. Hopefully something pops up. Bare minimum, it would be nice to see the starting 11 that Donaldson has put together. In the meantime, whilst we sit and wait and see how this one's going to pan out, I'm trying to get you guys in the mood. By the way, I haven't had my breakfast yet, so I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be tucking into some porridge before it gets cold. It's a little bit warm at the moment. So I'm going to be eating that in a bit. But before I do so, let's go ahead and hear from the keeper between the sticks, that be Rebecca Spencer. I caught up with Rebecca Spencer about, well, can't even say about, the latter stages, I should say, to let it make sense to you guys. Latter stages of last year after the North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham. And it was then that it was brought to my attention that Morocco fancy a friendly against us. And it seems that they were in high spirits. So it's time to show up. All that talking in the background, who's going to beat who's going to come out on top. This will be the final game for both teams, final friendly for both teams before they head off into their match day one of this year's Women's World Cup. And congratulations to Morocco. They'll be making their debut, and I think that's a huge positive. Obviously, we've been in their position last time round at the 2019 Women's World Cup, which took place in France, and that was a memorable occasion. So I'm sure there's plenty to be excited for where Morocco is concerned. So best of luck to our friendly opponents for their duration of the Women's World Cup. And like I said, let's go and listen to Rebecca Spencer briefly before hearing what the gaffer Donaldson has to say with regards to the lead up to the present day in Morocco. And after this, we are fully focused, locked in on our game against France. Spoke to Big Drew earlier on. She said that apparently Morocco fancy their chances against us. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of banter we've got in the team. Yeah, they think they can have us. But yeah, it's a little bit of banter between us and another girl that plays for us who's unfortunately injured today. But yeah, we know they've got no chance against us when we come to the World Cup.
So maybe the JFF need to arrange a little friendly, perhaps, maybe the latter stages of this year, maybe next year, a little friendly before we go off to the World Cup.
Oh, against Morocco?
Yeah,
of course. We'll take them on at any point. So yeah, we can look forward to a challenge against Morocco.
So that was short and sweet. That finished right on time as I put my porridge down. I'm not trying to eat in front of you guys. Just because it looks a little bit messy on screen. But there we have it. They fancy their chances against us. Let me know in the comments section. If you guys could go ahead and kindly hit the like button, I'll be so appreciative. I'm already appreciative because I thought I'll be sat here all alone looking at a screen. So I think I need 5 more of you to just go ahead and hit that like button for me. And now we're going to hear from the gaffer, Donaldson. In the meantime, I'm going to try and see if it is possible. Sometimes something pops up out of thin air. I don't know, you might have a woman at the game or a man at the game who feels who's in a generous mood to get their phones out and do a live recording for us. Maybe we might touch some luck. If not, I'm going to try and see how long I can hold out for to give you guys some not necessarily minute by minute update, but as frequent as I can in terms of how we're performing for this match. If there's any goals scored, then I'll try and see if I can let you know, pending that information is available to me. So just sit tight and listen to what Lauren Donaldson has to say, again, in the build-up to match day 1 against France, which is kicking off in 1 week's time. So this time next week, we're edging closer and closer to kickoff, guys. I'm starting to get a little bit excited. Things are getting a bit spicy where the women's football is concerned. There's a little bit of drama going on, not necessarily with us, but with other countries. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I'm like, okay, it's all getting a little bit touchy. Yeah. Thankfully, no one's been hurt with regards to the drama. You've got a few injuries here and there from the friendlies that were played, particularly with one of our opponents, France. And I'm hoping and I'm praying to God that the Reggae Girlz and Morocco can sail through today's friendly, which will be the last for both of our teams before they go into match day 1. Hopefully we can sail through with no injuries. This is the worst time for any player to pick up a injury so close to what will be for some of them their debuts for either side. We have a balanced squad. I think it's a balanced squad. I know someone in the comment section on my last Reggae Girlz live stream, they weren't best pleased with a couple of the younger girls that we selected. But as I said on that particular live stream, it's similar, but we're in a better position than we were in compared to 2019. We had one of the youngest squads going into the 2019 Women's World Cup. This time round, as I said on my last live stream, expecting the leaders in the squad, the much older girls. So your Bunny Shaw, your Drew Spence. Drew Spence has a illustrious history in terms of career-wise, spending over a decade at Chelsea Football Club before subsequently moving on to Spurs. And we've got our captain, Bunny Shaw. She has a habit of allowing the younger players to lean on her shoulder. And we saw that in this year's CONCACAF Women's Championship at the latter stage where we were looking to book our place to this year's Women's World Cup. And we saw that kind of big sis role from Bunny Shaw, where Kiki Van Zanten is concerned, showing, I think you can see like a little bit of mentoring took place on the field of play. So yes, we do have some younger players in the squad. We don't have an age squad. We do have, I think, only time will tell if it's the perfect balance, but we do have, I think, so far have a balanced squad in terms of age and experience. But that's enough of me speaking. Let's go ahead and hear from Lon Donaldson, our head coach.
Speaking with Coach Lon Donaldson. Coach, from your perspective, how have things gone since we last spoke in Jamaica? You've gone to Amsterdam for a while and now after a few days here in Australia.
Well, I think Amsterdam was a fantastic trip. We got a lot out of Amsterdam. Training was good. Coaching staff worked hard. You know, the professional staff was good, and the players have adjusted to a lot of the stuff that we're trying to do. Now we're in Australia, a little bit of adjustment, but I think everybody now is adjusted to the conditions. You know, a little bit colder than Amsterdam and Jamaica, but I think our adjustment, I don't think that will be an issue. We're just waiting for the Morocco game, to just see what we have and have a test run of what we're trying to do. And then we'll just move into the France game. So far, so good. So we just got to wait and see.
Technically and tactically, have you worked out your kinks? Have you worked out where your strength, your weaknesses, and where, in terms of percentage, where would you be in terms of preparation for the games going forward?
I don't believe in percentages in games because you never know. You might plan on something and you're totally wrong. But hopefully that we have a coaching staff and a technical staff that's working on certain tactical stuff. So hopefully we get the most important is to get the tactics right. And if we get the tactics right, then we just have to execute. You know, we have to control what we can control. We can control getting the tactics right, but the players have to go out and execute. So we're just kind of waiting to see, you know, how that will shape up.
Right. You have a young team as well, and, actually fairly young, yes. Is that an advantage or a disadvantage this time around?
I don't know if we have a young team. We have a mixed team with some young players, like most teams do now. So we have some experienced players. So I see some good signs yesterday where, you know, our captain, one of our captain, Bonisha, taking a couple of the young strikers and working with them and doing some extra work. So, you know, after practice, which is a good sign that, you know, people are maturing and the team's interest is the most important. So I saw that yesterday. I was very pleased. And, you know, our veteran players are trying to help the young players. And I think the young players are pushing hard to be a part of something good.
Mm-hmm. Now we have a practice match against Morocco. What do you intend to get from this game?
I think the focus is going to be on us, you know. We will put in a little bit of tactical stuff that we've been working on for the France game. But obviously, we want to work on us right now and just see what we have. I am sure we haven't played a game in a long time. So, you know, the anxiety and the butterflies and everything, you know, should be going on. But once we settle down, I'm looking for us to put in a good 90 minutes.
Of course, you're talking about anxiety and butterflies and so forth. The travel situations and everything that happened in Amsterdam and so the public would have been wanting from you to know, is it affecting the team any at all, or is that behind you?
We're a very resilient group, so that's behind us now. You know, we don't even remember that. So it's time to move on. We just put that behind us and move on and just kind of get on with what's in front of us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
That was a honest reflection from Lon Donaldson. Probably one of the few times that I haven't seen him back up off. You're probably thinking a thought-provoking question beyond the boundaries. So that was refreshing to listen to. Let me know what you guys make of Lon Donaldson's thoughts so far. I think basically what he did was summarize the last couple of weeks, so the camp that took place in Jamaica, the one that took place in Amsterdam, and then subsequently moving on to Australia. And in terms of, maybe I might have to put my shared screen on. Let's try to get the game, by the way, guys. This one is nearing kickoff. It should be kicking off. Sorry, guys, it should be kicking off in maybe another 22 minutes or so. Is it 22 minutes, guys? Let me look at my time. Oh, I'm sorry, no, what am I talking about? 22 minutes. What time is it? In about 10 minutes or so, it should be kicking off, guys. But I'm trying to find that starting 11, and there's nothing there to work with, guys. There's no starting 11 available, and it's not what you want to hear, is it? But again, I'm gonna try and hold this one out and see if anything pops up. They're not really selling it to us, are they? All the other teams, we were able to watch their friendlies, although those games weren't played behind closed doors. But where there is will, there is a way. I don't think it would have cost them much for either federation to take a camera. Take their camera gears or their media team to the game and just string up a live stream. I don't think it's that difficult, and they just stream that to their YouTube channel. It's feasible. I'm a bit disappointed that isn't available at present. I'm keeping my eyes on both of the federation's YouTube page, but I'm not holding my breath with either one. because I don't think that there'll be any form of live stream taking place. Most certainly, where JFF is concerned, because I did double check with them before I came on to do the stream for you guys. So there's no point checking over on JFF because that's not going to happen. I will keep my eye on the Moroccan YouTube channel to see if they offer anything. So far, there's nothing lined up. Their last live stream was 3 weeks ago. But back to what I was saying. I wish, Rochelle, we've been in this position before. Me, you, Tasia, we've all been in this position before. I can't remember what game it was, some months back, and there was no stream, and I literally had to like read the updates to you guys, and that was so painful. It was a morning stream as well, which made it even worse. So Yusuf says for Morocco there is nothing. Well, at least we're on the same page, Yusuf. Good morning to yourself. I don't know where you're based. I'm assuming it's morning or good afternoon, possibly good evening. But either way, thanks for tapping into my live stream. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can look at some finer details between both sides. I'm going to try and use my time wisely with you guys. I'm sorry that there isn't anything available at present. Certain things is out of my control, but the least I can do since you guys are here is to talk about both sides and just look at the final preparation. Again, this is both of our final preparation leading into match day 1 for our teams respectively. I'm going to look at who Morocco will be taking on and also look at who Jamaica will be taking on as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my shared screen, and you would have noticed in my headline that it says Morocco versus Jamaica, because even though we're playing in Australia, Morocco are actually the home side for this one, guys. So if I can bring it up for you. I don't really want to regurgitate what I've said to you guys over the last couple of days where Jamaica is concerned. We know that we landed in Australia some days time, so we've managed to. I'm assuming the teams managed to acclimatize themselves to their new surrounding, which is important when you're thinking of trying to get rid of those jet lag. You've got a big game coming up against France. That will be match day 1. Quite similar, it would appear, with regards to Morocco. As you can see here, this one was posted on their social media, on their Twitter, on July 14th. What day is it today? It's 2 days ago. And clearly you see the Jamaica flag and it says intense training session as our women's team prepare for their last friendly game against Jamaica. So as I said earlier on in the stream, this is both of our last final friendly until we go off into the World Cup. Hopefully it's a good tournament for both teams. Morocco making their debut, and I hope it's a memorable one. They earned their rights to be here, and I hope it surpasses plan. Actually, I'm not really sure what their plans are. I'm not sure what their aim and objectives are coming into the World Cup, but I hope it goes better than expected. I'm just trying to see when they landed here without getting into any copyright. Oh, there it is. So they landed on the 10th. So slightly ahead of us, but there isn't much of a gap. So in terms of that acclimatization that I was talking about, as you can see here, it says arrived safely in Australia for FIFA Women's World Cup Australia, New Zealand 2023, and clearly they were greeted with a warm reception at the airport. And this was posted on July 10th, so they're slightly maybe 2 days or so ahead of us in terms of the whole entire team landing in Australia. But it's not that really, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it would have an effect on today's performance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off that shared screen, and I'm going to go over to Jamaica so we can look at what we've been up to, if I can find it, that is. Just bear with me there, guys. We've got about 5 minutes until kickoff. I still can't find anything, by the way. I still can't find anything in regards to team selection, which is it's a bit useless, isn't it? It's like it's the least you can do, though. You can at least give us a team selection, even if you're not going to be streaming the game on your respective platforms. But there's nothing there at the moment, so I can only work with what's presented to me. Again, all I can do for you guys is apologize. You should be able to see this one on your screen, and this is basically talking about the big showdown. We are officially 1 week away, guys, and you can see that's big Swaby there to my left. Don't know if that's for you guys, if it's to the right for you guys, but clearly etch this date into the back of your mind. Match day 1 is going to be Jamaica versus France, and location Sydney, Australia. It's going to be an early one for you, it seems, guys. If you're based in Jamaica, 5 a.m. start. Good luck with that. It will be a slightly more pleasing kickoff time for me with my location. And some good news there for you as it stands, and this is how it should be because it is international football. You can catch this one on TVJ. So I'm happy for you guys. Don't ask me how I'm going to be watching the game because I have no clue. But if I can't watch it, then I'm going to be relying on you guys to help me out. It's morning. I'm from Morocco. Okay, well, big up Morocco. Good morning. Hope you have a blessed Sunday. Why can't JFF use the big money from National Stadium when them rent to invest in football program and stop push it? Politics early in the morning. Like your picture, by the way. Lovely breakfast. 4:30 a.m. in the hardest working girl in the business. I think it goes without saying that we're all pretty much dedicated to this team because there's so many early wakes across the globe for both of our teams, and here we are trying to watch the game. Please link up please do like up the stream. Yeah, you're saying it right, Mr. Carl Brown. Guys, please do have some decorum. Go ahead. There's about what 40 of you, almost 50 of you tuning in. Please do and hit the like button. It's the least you can do. It's not going to cost you a penny. I'm suffering here because it is an early kickoff, just like yourself. So again, please return the favor by hitting the like button. Again, it's not going to cost you anything. All you have to do is just touch like. It's the least you can do. Next round will be good for Morocco. Good morning to yourself. Everyone's saying it. So those of you who are playing stubborn and have yet to hit the like button, then I'm not really sure what else to tell you. It's a Sunday. Least you can do is try to be pleasant. I'm Moroccan from Canada. Good luck to both teams. Let's hope we find a link to watch the game. Yeah, I agree. Is it on your channel? I don't know, Carlington Grant. Maybe if you hit the like button, I might just show the game to you. If you don't, then I guess you won't be able to watch the live stream. At the moment, there's 28 of you who have touched the like button, so it doesn't look like you're going to be getting a stream out of me, guys. Does not look like you're going to be able to watch the game at all. You can only blame yourself. But as I said, maybe if you hit that like button, things just might change. I don't know. Christmas might come early for some of you. What we can do now is I'm going to give you a friendly reminder of how our 23 player selection is looking. Again, this is probably a little bit repetitive if you have been following my channel, and this is for the Reggae Girlz, because it is a Reggae Girlz channel. So to the Moroccans, I am so sorry. I did attempt to look. I looked at your player squad, your 23 player squad for the World Cup, and I, with the greatest of respect to your players, I really do not want to butcher their names, butcher their pronunciations. So I was like, it's probably best that I sit this one out because I don't like blundering players' names. So I'm just gonna work with what I can to avoid the blundering and potential embarrassment for myself. So my apologies to the Moroccans. Okay, guys, so this is our squad list. Again, this is our player selection pool for this year's Women's World Cup. Between the sticks, we have Rebecca Spencer. I'm assuming Spencer is in goal for this one, right? Sydney Schneider, Leah Brooks. In defense, we have Alison Swaby, Chantel Swaby, the return of Konya Plummer. She was the captain the last time round at the Women's World Cup in France, 2019. Denden Blackwood, Vian Sampson, Tierney Wiltshire. They complete the defensive selection. In midfield, we have Atlanta Primus, Drew Spence, Trudy Carter, Havana Salone, Peyton McNamara, Slade Washingtons. And in attack, our firepower consists of Shayna Matthews, Jodie Brown, Kayla McKenna or Kayla McCoy. You choose your pick with this one. She got married recently, hence the name change. Kiki Van Zanten, Cameron Simmons, Khadija Bunny Shaw. You should know this by now. She's our captain. She's our skipper. We also have Paige Bailey-Gale and Tiffany Cameron. They complete the selection. And in reserves, we have Sashana Campbell topping things off. So that is how we are looking. I mean, come on, guys. Have some decorum. Go ahead and touch that like button. There's about 50, almost 60 of you are tuning in and only 30 of you have hit the like button. Shameful behavior. You're behaving like the federations. Go ahead and hit the like button. It's a Sunday. I've made a sacrifice to sit here, even though I am tired, to try and give you guys a live stream. The least you can do is hit that like button. It is not going to cost you a penny. So please do go ahead and Yusuf, I might need you to tell them, like tell the Moroccans, Yusuf, to hit the like button if you're still tuning in, Yusuf. Please let them know, hit the like button, because I don't know, maybe there's a language barrier and they're just not understanding what I'm saying. I sense that we do have some Moroccans tuning into the game, almost 60 of you. So please do go ahead and hit the like button. Guess what, guys? The game have kicked off. K9. That's a dangerous name. Thank you. At least some of us have manners in the comment section. Mr. Galaxy says, maybe the JFF didn't get enough likes on social media, so they decided not to show anything. That was the first thing I did when I woke up and I was putting the live stream together. I did check with JFF. I actually said there won't be no stream available. Obviously, I was disappointed with that, but I'm holding on, guys. Sometimes you do have the odd site that pops up with the game. Like I said, you might have a woman or a man at the game that's in a generous mood, and they might just string up a live stream for us. But to save you some time, save you the hassle, there's nothing there on the JFF YouTube channel, and there won't be anything there. Pretty much based off what I've said, based off what I was told, I should say, earlier on before I started the live stream. With regards to the Moroccan Federation, a bit like what Yusuf said, just echoing what we've already stated, they don't seem to be showing the game neither. They last streamed a live stream somewhat 3 weeks ago, so almost 1 month ago. And Yusuf says, I think they understand. I hope so, Yusuf. I hope so. Maybe they're playing stubborn with me then. So Yusuf is saying that there is no language barrier. You do understand me, some Moroccans. Please go ahead and touch the like button. Let's see. Yeah, guys, please go ahead and hit the. All right, let me try something quickly. I'm hoping that. Good morning from Spanish Town. Oh, really? So early start for you, isn't it, Mr. George Smith? Good morning to yourself. Okay, let me try something, guys. Just bear with me. What does that say? I'm trying to find something. Yusuf, you might have to help me out here. You've got me on a runaround, Yusuf. You've got me on a complete runaround. You know why we can't see the game, guys? Because some of you haven't hit the like button. That's why we can't see the game. So you can only blame the stubborn viewers. There's about what 20 of you haven't hit the like button, and that is the reason why there is no live stream. You can only blame yourselves for being stubborn. And the headline reads for itself. It says Jamaica, my apologies. It says Morocco versus Jamaica Women's International Friendly. So yeah, guys, you're not being able to see the game because you haven't hit the like button, but it's a Sunday, and so put the game live so you can bring more people to the channel. Put the game live so I can bring more people to the channel. How about these people that you're referring to hit the like button, and then maybe they might be rewarded? If not, then I don't see why I should reward them. We need someone in the stadium with phone to let us watch the game. Exactly, Yusuf. We're all on the same page here. All right, so let's go ahead and look at, as I said, I was going to look at Morocco and see who they'll be taking on. So let's go ahead and click my next shared screen. It's for this game right here in front of us. And as you can see, this one has already kicked off. It was a 9:30 a.m. kickoff based off my location. So this one is firmly on the way. 6 minutes of game time played already. Let's look at Morocco and look at their running into today's game. Some fairly decent results there. One of their last friendly, as you can see here, came against Switzerland, and that one ended in a 0-0 draw. Another stalemate came in July as well. This was July 1st, and this time it was at the hands of Italy. So 2 stalemate performances. Is it going to be a hat-trick of stalemate results, I should say? Hopefully not in favor of Jamaica. Sorry, Yusuf, I do apologize. So that is how Morocco are currently looking as they seek to close off on their friendlies ahead of their big showdown against one of the giants of women's football. Match day 1 for the FIFA Women's World Cup, again taking place in Australia and New Zealand. They will be taking on Germany. Germany are currently ranked number 2 in the world, just below the current queens of the world, that be it the United States. And for the Moroccans who are listening, your game kicks off, and I'm using my location, or I should say Google is using my location. This one kicks off on the 24th of July, which would be a Monday. If you're in the UK, that's a 9:30 a.m. kickoff. If you're elsewhere across the globe, then all you have to do is just head over to Google and type in your country's name, and it will give you the right kickoff time and date. So that is how Morocco are looking. And it's their debut, guys. So as I said, massive congrats to Morocco, and I hope this one works out well for them. We already saw what happened in the Men's World Cup and how they uplifted a nation. Hopefully they can do the same with the Women's World Cup. In their group, it consists of Colombia, Germany, and South Korea. So that is how Morocco is looking in their group. As I stated, match day 1, they'll be taking on Germany. And as you can see here, match day 2 is against South Korea, which would mean match day 3, they close things off at the group stage against Colombia. And as for Jamaica, if you've been following the channel, you already know what we're all about. But in case you haven't been following and you're a little bit left in the dark. Let's try and bring you guys up to speed. We are taking on France 1 week today, 7 days to go. Set your clock and begin your countdown. Let me know if you're excited for this one in the comment section. And this time next week, we'll be anticipating the starting 11. And I know that the starting 11 for this game will 100% be available. You can watch this game on TVJ unless something changes. Hopefully, there's no surprises in that regard. But if you're in Jamaica, you'll be able to watch this one on TVJ. And you should already know what our group looks like. But again, if you haven't been following Jamaica and haven't been following my channel for whatever reason that may be, I'm going to put that down to unavailability. Match day 1 sees us take on France, followed by match day 2, where we'll be taking on Panama, and match day 3 is a rerun of our first ever match at the FIFA Women's World Cup. This is I'm going to call it round 2 of what we saw in 2019 when we took on Brazil. Not going to remind you guys of the scoreline for that match. I guess it also makes sense if I could just take this one off screen and look at our FIFA ranking. When I say our, I'm referring to both Morocco. Morocco is the home side tonight, by the way, guys. I should say today, as most of us are watching this game or trying to watch the game early in the morning. So if we go over and look at the FIFA ranking, let's see where Morocco and Jamaica are situated. Again, if you are up to date with your women's team, then this is probably a little bit of a stale news for you. Most certainly, if you're Jamaica, you can see Jamaica is currently ranked in the 43rd position. Let's see if I can find Morocco for you guys, see where Morocco are currently ranked. And if I just happen to go past them, then obviously let me know. But there they are. They're in number 72. I don't really want to read much. I don't really want to read too much into ranking. Definitely not for today's game, or maybe even just for the World Cup in general, because we already saw what happened to Yusuf is saying, yeah, you're absolutely right there. Yusuf is saying that Morocco are ranked number 72, and you can see that on your screen. I did bring that up for you earlier on. Don't really want to read too much into ranking. I think when you're at the big stage, I'll say this is arguably sports biggest competition, whether it's in the men's game or the women's game. It's the World Cup. It's the football World Cup. Football is like a language in itself. It unites people. So I think it is the biggest sporting competition, and it really is go hard or go home. The game is played on the day. We saw what happened with that game between Zambia and Germany. Zambia being ranked in number 77, Germany being ranked in number 2. Zambia came out triumphant, and that was their last friendly going into the World Cup. So again, yes, I gave you guys the ranking there between Jamaica and Morocco. Jamaica in 43, Morocco in 72. But I'm not really going to focus too much on that, because it probably means very little when the game kicks off. One thing I wanted to touch on as well before I forget, because it is a bit of news that made me smile some days ago when I came across the story, and it's about I think her name is pronounced Benzina, and I'm going to ask Yusuf if I've pronounced her name correctly. Hopefully I did. And you should be familiar to this particular story. If you're not familiar, let's go ahead and see if we can bring it up on your screen for you. And when this is pretty much what the World Cup is all about. It's about inspiring the next generation, isn't it? And I think already before the tournament gets underway, Morocco have done that. So again, let's try and give her surname another read. I think it is Ben. Oh, should say Benzina, I think her surname is, guys. And it says, will make history as the first player to wear a hijab at the World Cup. And if this story don't make you smile, then you're just miserable. And it says Morocco's participation in the 2023 World Cup is the first ever from a North African and Arab country, and the team is set to leave a lasting legacy, and they definitely will be leaving a lasting legacy. Although I'm not from their culture, you can still take inspiration from it. You don't necessarily need to be North African, or you don't necessarily need to belong to the Arab community or the Moroccan community to smile about a story like this, because this for me is clear instant representation, and you can only imagine what a picture like this, when she, player like that takes to the field of play wearing her hijab, you can only imagine the impact, the lasting impact that this will have on young girls up and down Morocco. And I'm sure she's going to inspire a whole generation. So yeah, I am happy, was quite happy when I came across that lovely bit of news. And Yusuf is saying, I don't think she's gonna play any game. Yeah, I was thinking that, Yusuf. When I was doing like my notes for the game, I was thinking she just might not. But if she does, then it would be remarkable. Even if it's a case of she's part of the match day squad. I know that sounds pretty below the belt, pretty low. But I mean, it's down to the coach, isn't it? If the coach wants the player, the coach will play her. But even if you can see her on the bench, that is still going to do a huge amount of inspiration for, again, the next generation. So I'm liking what I can see from Morocco, and they were up for a fight against us. And in case you missed that one, here's what Rebecca Spencer, I am assuming that Rebecca Spencer is between the sticks for Jamaica. Here's what Rebecca Spencer had to say with regards to Morocco taking on Jamaica. Morocco seemed to be in high spirits with the thought or the opportunity of playing, the desire of wanting to play against Jamaica. And what we did was we spoke this one right into existence, because we've been wanting to play against Morocco since September. I remember discussing this one with you guys, and pretty much the vast majority of you in the comment section were saying, yes, bring on Morocco, especially when we heard what Rebecca Spencer had to say. So here's a little gentle reminder.
Spoke to Big Drew earlier on. She said that apparently Morocco fancy their chances against us. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of banter we've got in the team. Yeah, they think they can have us. But yeah, it's a little bit of banter between us and another girl that plays for us who's unfortunately injured today. But yeah, we know they've got no chance against us when we come to the World Cup.
So maybe the JFF need to arrange a little friendly, perhaps, maybe the latter stages of this year, maybe next year, a little friendly before we go off to the World Cup.
Oh, against Morocco?
Yeah,
of course. We'll take them on at any point. So yeah, we can look forward to a challenge against Morocco.
So there you have it. The wish has been granted, guys. Someone listened. I'm not sure who to give credit to. Thank you to the 50 of you who have hit the like button. God bless you on a beautiful Sunday. Hopefully, it's going to be a beautiful day. Yusuf, I'm sorry, but I want it to be a beautiful day for the Reggae Girls. But big up Morocco. I have no idea what's going on with this game. I keep trying to touch on my Google updates, but even Google is being a little bit difficult this morning, because they're not actually giving us an update on the game. So far I can't see the starting 11, unfortunately, guys, hence me not giving it to you. But let me go over and look at Morocco's Twitter to see if are they any better than us, or are they just as poor as us? So they've spoken about the friendly. That was their last. That was their last game. But I can show you guys what I'm looking at. It's good that they've touched on the friendly, but they've not actually a bit like Jamaica, they've not put out a starting 11, which is frustrating. It tells me that they're not good at reading the room. I'm assuming that both federation is, sorry guys, I'm assuming that they are under the impression that people just aren't interested in the game because it's played behind closed doors. Just to remind you guys that this particular friendly that you can see on your screen in front of you is played behind closed doors. So I'm guessing that's the reason why both Jamaica and Morocco haven't done even the simplest thing, the decent thing, put out a starting 11. I mean, even if you're not going to live stream the game, the least you can do is let us see the starting 11 and then update the game on your platform. So if there's a goal that was scored, let us know. Who got the assist, let us know, and stuff like that. The big thing that I'm concerned about or keeping my eye on is injuries. Seen a few countries suffer late injuries. Unfortunately, France is one of them. You're probably saying, why am I saying unfortunately? Because we will be playing against France. I'm saying unfortunately because we don't wish injuries on no one. It's the worst time for any player to be picking up an injury. We've been streaming for about almost an hour, guys, and that game, there should be at least 21 minutes played in that match. So we're slowly approaching the end of the end. We're so we're slowly approaching the first half an hour of that game. So we're edging towards 30 minutes played in that game of Morocco versus Jamaica. Yes, it is match day. Yes, it is the final game for either side before they kick things off down under against their respective opponents. First up on a Sunday, 1 week from today, Jamaica will take on France. And for Morocco, they are set to take on Germany. So neither side has it easy. Who is the group of death? Group of death. I'm saying that right? Feels like I'm not saying it right. But who's in the group of death, guys? Let me know in the comment section. And I'm not just focusing on Jamaica and Morocco, just broadly speaking, who do you think is in the group of death? Let me know. And in the meantime, Mr. Carl Brown, good morning to yourself. Before I forget my manners, massive thank you to you guys there in the comment section. I know this is a bit of a painful one. I wish I could do something better for you guys, but unfortunately, I could only work with what's in front of me, which pretty much isn't much. I can go ahead and refresh the JFF. There's nothing there, guys. Is there anything on their Instagram? Let me go and look on their Instagram and see if they've posted the starting 11 on their Instagram. Yusuf, it's lovely having you on my comment in my comment section, by the way. In the next round, if we go ahead, we're gonna meet with one of your group team. Now that would be mouth-watering. That would be mouth-watering, Yusuf. I don't know. I've got a soft spot for Morocco. And that is like, I love it when teams say they want to play against us, or players say they want to play against us, or fans are saying they want to play against the Reggae Girlz, because I don't know why. It just it builds up this level of excitement in me, quite similar to Haiti when we played Haiti in the CONCACAF Women's Championship. So yeah, big up the Moroccans. Next, what I want to see, guys, let's try and see if we can speak this one into existence. I want to see the Reggae Girlz take on Zambia at some point. Let me know what you guys make of that in the comment section. But I'm saying if we're taking on teams from Africa, why not add Zambia to the list? I saw what they did against Germany. I'm pretty sure you guys saw what they done against Germany as well. They tucked them in and sent them to bed, and rightly so. And that was irrespective of the gap in FIFA ranking. And so, yeah, I want to bring Zambia to the carpet. So I don't know who is in charge of penciling these fixtures into the diary, the scheduling. But for an international friendly looking ahead, I would absolutely love to take on Zambia. We've already seen Jamaica in going back to the last World Cup. We've seen us take on other African nations such as South Africa. Most recently, Nigeria, and now we're looking to take on Morocco. So yeah, guys, let's see if we can speak this one into existence. Let's throw Zambia into the hat. And if you were to take on, I have this obsession with wanting to play more games against African nations. And I've already touched on my reason. If you want to find out more, you just have to go back and watch my previous live stream. Let me know, guys, is there any African countries that you want to see Jamaica play against? My next choice is Zambia. My first choice was and this was post South Africa, was Nigeria. We got Nigeria. Morocco, we're now facing off against Morocco. So now I'm saying let's bring Zambia to the carpet. I'm trying to see something. So let me know in the comment section who you guys would like to face off in terms of teams from Africa. Good morning, Mr. Beckford. How you doing? LOL, JFF sleeping. JFF they can't be. There must be someone from JFF at the stadium. They cannot be sleeping. How dare they? There's a different I think they have like a 15-hour time difference on Jamaica, so it's not nap time. That's for certain. Kevin Williams. Good morning, Kevin. Kevin, that's a lovely question, my friend. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just here to keep you guys company as it is. Yusuf says you are in a tough group. You have Brazil. We do have Brazil. We have Brazil, France, and Panama. We had Brazil at the 2019 World Cup, and I'm not going to go over that scoreline or how that game panned out because I'm trying to stay in high spirit. Come on, guys. There's over 70 of you watching the live stream. Please have some decorum. Hit the like button. Over 50 of you have hit the like button. So I think I'm doing a fairly decent job, given that I don't really have much to juggle with. If you want to join me on the live stream, all you got to do is go ahead and click that link. And yeah, you can come on and join me. And we are about, call it, 3 minutes away from hitting that half an hour mark. And if I go back and look at try to get an update, there's still no update. I have no clue. We'll go over to JFF actually and see if they've posted anything. Quite a few people have DM'd me asking what time is the match. Jet lag. Maybe the federation's jet lag, but from what I understand, the girls seems like they are okay. We saw the skipper Bunny Shaw in training after touching down. They seem to be all right to me. You're always going to have some level of jet lag when you're traveling from Europe or across the pond in the United States, Canada, the whole lot. Jet lag is going to hit you at some point. We already know that there was some situation going on where the traveling is concerned. I've already touched on that on my previous live stream. Also, you heard the gaffer touch on it briefly, although he kind of like wants to, it seems like he just wants to put all the mayhem of the traveling situation behind him. And I can understand why. We've got a big game coming up against France. Don't really want to focus on things that's in the past, especially now that there's nothing that we can do about it. The most important thing is we are down under and we are playing in our final friendly before we kick things off against France. I am good, Philip. I don't know if I've answered your question already, but I'm good. How you? How you doing? Kamal Richards. I think, is this the first time I've seen you on my channel? I think this is your. This think you are a first timer. Good morning to yourself. Love the job you are doing from Kamar in Florida, sunny Florida. Okay, enjoy the sun for both of us. We've got sun here in London as well, but it's like it's unbearable. Jesus. Even now I've got my fan on because I feel like the whole world is on fire, Kemar. So welcome to the channel. I hope you've hit the like button. By the way, guys, I've got you guys covered for the Women's World Cup. So please don't let this be the last time that I see you in my comment section. I hope I see you guys around when the World Cup kicks off in 1 week's time. This is the place to be for the Reggae Girlz content. I think we're doing a decent job so far, guys. I'm at least trying to keep your company. And that's pretty much all I can do for the time being. If anything changes, then obviously I will let you know. Something weird is like, want to agree with the press to install. Okay, I don't want to install nothing because I don't want my stream to crash on me. I want to sleep, but my eyes are so want to join you, but my eyes are. I would say sit this one out. If your eyes are closing in on you, I would say sit this one out. Got something weird in front of me, guys. If you want to agree to the terms and conditions, seems like my computer is trying to update itself, but we're not interested in that right now. So hopefully it doesn't do an update and takes me off screen, because that would be a little bit annoying. All right, guys. So we've definitely gone past the half an hour mark. Let's see what JFF are up to. Probably nothing. There's no update from them. It's poor, isn't it? Nothing on there. See, pretty useless. So there's nothing on the federation's social media site that I could share with you guys. Jesus, yes, nothing there. There's nothing there, guys. I don't really know what else to tell you. But like I said, I'm gonna try and hang on for as long as I can. I have no clue what's going on in the match. I'm just like you guys. Are you watching the game right now? I'm in the same position as you. Yusuf, have a pleasant Sunday, Yusuf. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and good luck with the World Cup. I hope your country does you proud. So yeah, enjoy the World Cup. See, some of you are trying to enter the studio, but you're in the. This is why I didn't want to drop the link to the stream, because I knew some of you would see it as an opportunity to come on. So yeah, I've had to kick someone out the studio. Anytime, you're welcome. Anytime. Why they don't update the girls so dirty, only friendly before the World Cup and no update. Yeah, it is pretty painful. I mean, France played their last friendly. There was updates from that game. Panama, there was updates from that game. And also Brazil, there were updates from that game. So all the teams in our group had some sort of updates. But us, there's nothing to work with, guys. I feel bad for you all because you, just like myself, you've stayed up to the crack of dawn to watch your team play, or at least listen to some commentary from myself. But it's just not feasible, guys. And what I was hoping for was the bare minimum. So I was hoping that we'll be able to look at both of the starting 11s, but I don't even have that. Maybe later on I might be able to come back on and speak with you guys. Don't hold your breath with that one though, because maybe I probably won't receive any information, but hopefully I'll be able to find something to share with you guys, and I might be able to come back. Desperate to see that starting 11 though. I really do want to see that starting 11, but it just don't seem like we're going to get access to it, guys. If you are agreeing to the terms of the license, please. If you don't know what the heck this is that's on my screen in front of me, but I'm not agreeing to nothing because I don't want you to close my live stream. What's your predictions for the game, guys? How you think we're doing? Again, if I could give you guys an update on the game scoreline wise, I would. But right now, not even Google is got you covered. Google don't even have us covered, guys. How pathetic is that? Let's bring up Google so you guys can have a look at it with me. But not even Google has us covered. Let's go down and look at something. Remove from screen. Got something weird happening with my what the hell is going on? Okay. Stop shared screen. I have no idea what's going on with my I think it's because of this system update. My Mac's asking for an update, but I'm not gonna click it because if I do click it, then there's no coming back for me. So super annoying. Why is it doing that? Yeah. Oh God, what has happened to my screen? What has happened to my screen? The hell is going on? What's going on? Alright, guys, I think I might have to do a shutdown on my computer. No idea if this is going to. I was on mute. How am I sounding, guys? How am I sounding? You're gonna hear my Mac starting up in the background again. I can't tell if you guys can hear me, by the way, because I've just, by the way, thank you for staying with me. I have no idea what just happened. Can you guys still hear me? I'm trying to log back in on my desktop because that for me is the best way to see you all. I don't know what happened. This has never happened before, so this is new to me. I'm gonna try and see if I can log back in via my my Mac. Again, guys, I have no clue what just happened. That bloody update that I was telling you guys about seemed to have and it's gone ahead and it's closed all of my tabs that I had open for you guys, which is such a. All right, I'm going to try and come back into the studio, restore page. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to try and come back into the studio, guys, with my Mac. All right, sit tight. Hopefully this works. Mute my mic. All right, we're back. I don't know what happened. Oh my God. Thank the Lord for quick thinking. Don't ask me what just happened, guys, but I think JFF did it. It might be JFF or Morocco. They didn't like what we were saying. So be nice in the comment section so that don't happen again. Sorry for the technical difficulty. That was completely out of my control. But thank you guys for not clicking off. Oh my God, you guys are the best. You guys are like Jesus, man. You guys are like Christmas come early for me every single time. Thank you so much for your support. All right, guys. I've got my phone on standby just in case that that just in case that nonsense happens again. The big thing that I was worrying about was that the stream would close. I was like, don't end that live stream, that live broadcast, but it didn't, thankfully. And you guys are so loyal. You did not move. That was for like 5 minutes. You guys did, you're better than me. I'm telling you that. George Smith says, thanks. Yeah, I was worrying. I was panicking. I was like, no. I'm not gonna side with you guys no more, because look at me. I sided with you guys cursing out JFF, and look what happened. All right, let's go over. I reckon, guys, that we have reached the half an hour, not the half an hour, the 45-minute break. I think we're at half time, guys. Let's see if I can bring up that shit. I knew something was wrong when I couldn't do a shared screen with you guys. Okay, so let's bring back up that shared screen, and this is what it's saying. It's all the thing it's saying is 9:30. Okay, let me do something else for you guys. I'm gonna send a message and ask for something. Hey, look, I got some update, guys. Yay! 1-0. We're leading 1-0. Atlanta Primus with the goal. Khadija Shaw was fouled in the area, but she missed the resulting penalty. Yay! So there we go. We've got an update. So as things stand, we're out in front, guys. So there we go. We are out in front. 18 minutes played. A matter of fact, it looks like we have a starting 11 here, guys. So it looks like the Jamaica starting 11 is Spence in goal. Sorry, Spence in goal. No, Big Drew is not in goal. Rebecca Spencer in goal. Chantel Swaby. Let's start from the back, guys, to avoid any confusion. So we've got Rebecca Spencer, Chantel Swaby, Den Blackwood, Tierney Wiltshire, Alison Swaby, Big Drew, that's Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, she scored the goal there, the opening goal inside the 18th minute. Jodie Brown, Vian Sampson, Khadija Shaw, and Taja Scott, your favorite. You know who that is. Trudy Carter completes a set. So yes, guys, that was worth the wait. Oh my God, we're working with the basics. It feels like the Stone Age. Jesus, we're working with something there, guys. So we're leading the Moroccans 1-0 after 18 minutes played. I like that. That's what I like to hear. Finally. Oh, thank God, I'm so happy. Oh, thank the Lord for that. I was beginning to lose hope. And on the bench, I should have told you guys this, but on the bench we have, it's no surprise, is it? It's not going to be rocket science, this one. We've got Sydney Schneider, Leah Brooks, Tiffany Cameron, Havana Salone, Konya Plummer, Kiki Van Zanten, Peyton McNamara, Soleil Washington, Shayna Matthews, Kayla McCoy, or Kayla McKenna. It is still the same person. Name change there through marriage. Cameron Simmons and Paige Bailey Gale. We're leading 1-0, guys. Oh my God, I'm so happy. So we're out in front, 1-0 after 18 minutes on the clock. I think we've reached halftime, the end of the first 45, guys. But yeah, just to reiterate, 1-0 up thanks to Atlanta Primus. Khadija Bunny Shaw, our skipper, was fouled in the area earlier on in the game, but she missed the resulting penalty. So there's the update. Finally, Jesus, it's like getting wine from a stone, but at least we have something there. I am so happy. Oh Lord, it was worth the wait, guys. It was worth the wait. I need some water. That was worth the wait. And for those of you who hang on, we got there in the end, guys. We're getting there. It's painful. Google is not our best friend today, but Ravi, good morning, Ravi. I wish I could tell you, Ravi, right now all I'm using is my what do you want to call it? The only thing I'm using my vision to watch the game. There isn't really much to toy with, Ravi. Neither federation showing the game on their respective platforms. which is beyond disappointing. I think they should have come together on this one and bring their tools with them, their filming kits, and just stick it on their YouTube channel. We don't even have Google to rely on. Usually Google will give you like a minute by minute or a little frequent update. They haven't given us nothing so far. I've given you guys the starting 11 though. If you missed the starting 11 for Jamaica, let me know and I will go ahead and give that one to you. I'm looking for a player for Morocco. I want to see if she's playing. Okay, so Benzina, guys, the player that we're talking about, she'll be the first player there to wear a hijab at a World Cup. She is currently on the bench, so she started today's game on the bench. Any news? Well, depends on who you're supporting, my friend. If you're supporting the girls in black, gold, and green, you'll be keen to know that we are out in front, leading Morocco. Let's bring some hype into the game, guys. Let's hype this one up a bit. Morocco going into today's game some months back, they were feeling themselves, and I guess you could say, and rightly so. They did fancy their chances against us. Not really sure how they're feeling now that they are, from my last update, trailing by 1 goal to the good. This is what the Moroccan players pretty much, this is the give you guys an impression of how they felt of about the possible prospect of playing against Jamaica. And this interview between myself and Rebecca Spencer, the keeper between the sticks, this one took place in September of last year.
Spoke to Big Drew earlier on. She said that apparently Morocco fancy their chances against us. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of banter we've got in the team. Yeah, they think they can have us, but yeah, it's a little bit of banter between us and another girl that plays for us who's unfortunately injured today. But yeah, you know, we know they've got no chance against us when we come to the World Cup.
So maybe the JFF need to arrange a little friendly, perhaps, maybe the latter stages of this year, maybe next year, a little friendly before we go off to the World Cup.
Oh, against Morocco?
Yeah,
of course. You know, we'll take them on at any point. So yeah, we can look forward to a challenge against Morocco.
Parky, you've parked yourself on the right YouTube channel, my friend. A lady never reveals her sources, Parky. If I tell you where I get my sources from, you're going to get rid of me. I will become useless to you, Parky. So all you have to do is trust me with my updates. If I am wrong, I'll be back here later on. Feel free to do whatever you want with me. But all you got to do is just put your trust in me. Hatim, I asked people from the stadium. They said there is no game. Those people are lying through their teeth, Hatim. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. But they're making things up. To put things into context for you, the game is played behind closed doors. So whoever you spoke to, they're probably not aware that today's game is played behind closed doors. But there's definitely a game going on. And as things stand, we are out leading. Halftime, Jamaica leads 1 goal to the good, thanks to Atlanta premise. And this goal came inside the 80-minute mark. So that is how we're looking. George Smith, it's a pleasure to cater to you, my friend. And I'm glad you guys stuck with me. And someone who's been sticking with me recently, you should be familiar with this face, Mr. Philip Beckford. I don't know, this guy must be filthy rich because he's always at work. There's no way he can be broke, guys. He's always. Philip, I thought you was in bed. What are you doing at work on a Sunday?
No, I work every day.
Every single Philip, that's unhealthy. That is unhealthy, Philip.
No, I have to do it.
Well, I agree with you on that. I'm saying it's unhealthy. I'm no better than you, so I should probably not criticize you too much, but you got to know when to take a break, Philip. You don't seem to take much break, but you got to learn how to take a break at times.
Not no. I
Not
will, but I have
okay.
goals. I have things to be done, so you have to make the necessary sacrifices when you're young. So
How are you feeling? Are you frustrated that you can't watch the game?
Not really fully, but what I'm frustrated about is the update. There's nowhere to get it. Really, you have to dig too deep to find something result. So, and it's disappointing because it's so friendly so far for the girls. Being that said, we should find the update so easily, but somehow I don't know why they choose to play this behind closed door, but I'm disappointed.
Some of you are using Google as your source. Good luck to you on that. If you want to trust Google, you can. But if you had any common sense, to put it politely, you would see that since kickoff, Google has not given you any update. So as I said, halftime, Morocco are currently trailing Jamaica 1 goal to the good, thanks to Atlanta premise, and that goal was scored inside the 18th minute. And that is the update that we've got so far, guys. Again, if you would rather trust in Google, then good luck with that one, because they're not updating the scoreline on their end. But if you want to go ahead and trust in them, then good for you. But this is how we're looking. If you do support the Reggae Girls, then that makes for a good reading. This is our final friendly, as it is for Morocco as well. So both teams playing in our final friendly before the big showdown down under. We will be kicking things off in a week's time against France. Morocco, today's opponents, they'll be kicking things off on Monday, and I'm doing it based off my location. So for you, if you're in Jamaica, the game against France will still be played on a Sunday, just at a earlier time. And if you are from Morocco, I'm not really sure the time difference between yourselves and Australia, but as I'm based in the UK, my time difference says that Morocco are playing against Germany, match day 1 on Monday. I hope that all makes sense to you guys. All right. So today's game is the final friendly for both countries. So that's how we're looking, guys. Halftime, Jamaica lead Morocco 1 goal to the good. I asked this question earlier on. Go on, go on.
I was like, I was sacrificing my time just to stay up to get a better result, but
Say it again.
if you don't have the update, then no one else will, because you're always reliable. But so I'm going to wait
I can't
and
hear you properly. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I can't hear what you're saying clearly.
no, I was saying when I tune in on the channel and you live and I didn't see anything like um I realized I didn't have any update. I was kind of like if I don't have it, then no one else will.
Yeah, they don't have it. The Moroccan Federation haven't posted anything. Disappointed with both of them, actually, because the least you can do is post the starting 11. Even if you're not going to give a minute by minute update of the game itself, like, let us see the starting 11. But I've already read the starting 11 out to you guys, and I'll go ahead and read it again. Between the sticks, we have Rebecca Spencer. To complete the starting 11, we have Alice, we have Chantel Swaby, Denden Blackwood, Tierney Wiltshire, Alison Swaby, Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, the today's goal scorer. She got the opening goal. Jodie Brown, Vian Sampson, Khadija Shaw, and Trudy Carter. And just to reiterate, Jamaica lead 1-0 after 18 minutes through Atlanta Primus. Khadija Shaw was fouled in the area earlier, but she missed the resulting penalty. So that's the update that I've got for you guys. It took a while to get there. It took I would say it took close to an hour to give you guys some update on the game itself. So yeah, I hope that you I hope it was worth it in the end. What did Kevin Williams say? He says JFF did not make it possible for the fans to watch the game. The girls are right to be disappointed with how they are being treated. It's nothing new. It's just it's a different day, isn't it, Kevin? Same old crap, different day. There's really no excuses, really and truly. Parky, what I am saying to you is again, you can work with Google, but Google is not updating. Usually if I could show it to you, actually let me click on it so maybe it makes sense to you. See, you can't even click on anything. Usually when a game is being played, like for example, if I click on Jamaica and I go let's say I go to the Australia game, you can see the difference, right? So you can see the goals being scored. You can also see a timeline of what's going on in the game. I'm hoping this makes sense to you, right? You can see the timeline, you can see the lineups, you can see stats, and so on. So if I go back to Jamaica and we click on the Morocco game, you don't have those options available. I hope that makes sense to you. So that's why I'm saying if you want to work with Google, you can, but there is no updates on Google at the moment, right? So, and I can't give you my source, Parky, because you're going to go and park yourself on someone else's platform, and the competition is heavy. So we're going to have to keep that one close to my chest. And again, you could either trust me or you could work with Google. I'm hoping you don't choose the latter. Let's see what I'm looking at here. All right, so you're asking for Hatim. Hatim, that's a good question that you've asked me, but oh God, I might butcher the names, Hatim. I might get the pronunciations wrong. But since you asked, I'm gonna try and give it a spin for you. Oh God, this is not gonna end well, but I apologize to the Moroccan fans in advance. I'm not gonna get all these pronunciations correct. It's not gonna be said correctly, but I'm gonna try. One name that I can pronounce is Khadija. So we both have a Khadija in our starting 11. You have Khadija, Yasmin, Hanain, Sarah, Sakina, Elodie, Ghislaine, Fatima, Anisa, Rosella, Asia, Ins, I think her name is pronounced, Nohalia, Rikia. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that, Hatim? Rkia. Not sure how to pronounce her name. And Ibitism. Again, I think I've mispronounced another name. Najat, Fatima. How do I pronounce Elshad? Not really sure how to pronounce her name. Saba, Salma, Sophia, and Kenza. That's your starting 11. I hope you was listening carefully. Please don't ask me to repeat your starting 11 because it's tough with the pronunciation. And I am sorry to the Moroccans. I got it wrong a couple of times. I know I got it wrong. I felt it in my spirit that I mispronounced some of your names. That's why I avoided it. Didn't want to disrespect no one's name. So I am sorry. I am really, really sorry for mispronouncing the names. Good morning. Dwayne Elliott, how just joining this. Well, we are at the half an hour mark. The second 45 will be on the way shortly. Jamaica is out in front, 1 goal to the good, thanks to Atlanta Primus. Khadija was fouled in the area earlier, but she missed the resulting penalty. So we are out 1-0. It's pronounced Rokia. Okay, thank you. You're more than welcome. And again, sorry for not getting the pronunciations right. Spencer versus you've come at the right time because I believe it was Rosella, and you can go ahead and throw Drew Spence's name into the hat as well, because Drew Spence also plays for Tottenham. So yeah, Rosella would have been one in this fixture to happen for a while. And if you're supporting Morocco, as I said, you are currently 1 goal down since the 18th minute mark. It is half time. Jamaica are out in front. Try to avoid looking at that screen. I might just take it down because it's probably confusing some of you, but Google has yet to update the game. I've checked on both federations and there's nothing to work with. Sorry to tell you, but there's nothing to work with in terms of starting 11. I could only give you the starting 11 as it came through to me. Don't ask me where I got my sources from, because a woman doesn't reveal her source, because then, like I said, you're just gonna go elsewhere. I'm trying to keep you on my channel, and I hope that you trust in me. I have over 150 sports channel, and I spent 15 minutes scrolling. Oh, Kevin, that was a pointless task. I could have told you not to. I could have told you to save your time. The game isn't televised, so your fire stick, no matter how fire and super it is, it's not going to stick on this occasion. But that sounded like it might have been a painful search. But yeah, the game isn't televised. It is played behind closed doors. And even though it is played behind closed doors, it's no excuse not to show the game. I can only put that down to the federation. If you're just tuning in, I'll give you that Jamaica starting 11 again. Rebecca Spencer, Chantel Swaby, Denisha Blackwood, Tierney Wiltshire, Alison Swaby, Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, Jodie Brown, Vian Sampson, Khadija Shaw, and Trudy Carter. They complete our starting 11. And the goal scorer inside the 18th minute is Atlanta Primus. I'm now understanding. I'm also wishing. Yeah, George Smith, I think you joined the stream quite late. I did touch on that earlier on. And also on my last live stream that it is Morocco's it will be their debut at the Women's World Cup. So I hope things go or surpasses their expectation. Whether they can do what their men's team did in the Men's World Cup in the latter stages of last year, that remains to be seen. But it is their first World Cup. We were in this position back in 2019 when we made our World Cup debut. So hopefully Morocco will have a memorable World Cup. Would be great if they can pull up a surprise. One, I would love for them to get a first World Cup goal, because we all know the feeling. In 2019, we only scored 1 goal through Havana Salone. Khadija Shaw put that on a plate for her, and that was just a unbelievable moment being in the stadium in France. So would love for Morocco to score a World Cup goal. Would also love if they could pick up a win as well, because that would just send that country into a complete shutdown where young girls and women is are concerned. I'm supporting Morocco, but all we want from the game is a clean sheet and get some improvement. Well, Fatty's female sports channel. Well, the first of what you wanted has gone out the window. There is no clean sheet. There's no clean sheet there for Morocco. And let me give you another spin before we go in. Sorry, guys, go into the second 45. Here's what Rebecca Spencer and Drew Spence teammates felt. This is how they felt leading up to the prospect, the possibility of playing against Jamaica. They fancied their chances at against us. It is still early days. It is another 45 minutes to play. So who knows how this one's going to pan out? Will they fire a pullback? Will they equalize? Will they be comeback queens? That remains to be seen. But this is how they felt towards the latter stages of last year, when they possibly looked at the opportunity to play against Jamaica.
Spoke to Big Drew earlier on. She said that apparently Morocco fancied their chances against us. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, there's a little bit of banter we've got in the team. Yeah, they think they can have us. But yeah, it's a little bit of banter between us and another girl that plays for us who's unfortunately injured today. But yeah, you know, we know they've got no chance against us when we come to the World Cup.
So maybe the JFF need to arrange a little friendly, perhaps, maybe the latter stages of this year, maybe next year, a little friendly before we go off to the World Cup.
Oh, against Morocco?
Yeah,
of course. You know, we'll take them on at any point. So yeah, we can look forward to a challenge against Morocco.
Sheer confidence from the lady between the sticks, that be it Rebecca Spencer. She's saying, yeah, we'll take them on. They ain't got no chance against us. So far, she seems to be on the winning side. Hopefully that stays the same. Sorry, Morocco, but you've landed on a Reggae Girlz YouTube channel. So I'm going to be a little bit biased, but not too biased. I think I've been fair with my praises of both teams so far. Yes, I would echo what you've stated there, Fatty. I do pray to God that there's no injuries for either Morocco or Jamaica. As I said in the early stage, early stage of my live stream, now is the worst time for any player to pick up an injury. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. So I'm so happy that I'm able to give you guys some form of update where the Morocco versus Jamaica game is concerned. And if you are just tuning in, it's Morocco versus Jamaica. It is women's international friendly, and this is your live stream. Jamaica went into the end of the first 45 leading by 1 goal to the good, thanks to Atlanta Primus. Before that, we had a missed opportunity from our skipper, Khadija Bunny Shaw. She was fouled in the area, but she missed the resulting penalty. So that's how we're looking. Philip, any word from you?
The missed penalty, I hope it doesn't dent our captain confidence going into the first game in this World Cup. Because you know sometimes it affects the confidence when you miss a penalty. Because you're probably saying, I could have scored, and you're disappointed missing, and you would have wanted to score. But these things happen in football. It's just that you have to refocus and come again and make sure next time you don't miss. Because you don't want to be a captain or a player that miss all your penalties. You're gonna miss some, but score majority of them, because even the best players miss penalty, and it's a fact. For the Moroccans, I think their football is improving right across, because if you realize their main senior team has done well in the last World Cup, and even continue doing well, because I see where they even beat Brazil again in a friendly 2-1, and they have they have been doing well so far in their friendlies. So plus the youth team, I think the youth team, the male youth team have recently won their competition as well. So right across they are doing well in their African country and also on the world stage. So it's good for them and it's good for Africa, and it's good to see that our black populated neighbors are doing well in football as well, which is good. And we want to see more friendly. I would like to play Zambia though. Their result
Yes,
is very
that's
impressive.
what I was saying earlier on in my live stream. Like, up next, I want Zambia after what they did to Germany. And I know it was just a friendly, but you can only play what's in front of you. I want to bring Zambia to the carpet. So I don't know who is in charge of organizing these friendlies, but Oh God, I would love to see the Reggae Girls take on Zambia. That would be a mouth-watering clash.
Yes, it is, and we can speak it into being too.
Speak that one into existence. Yeah, I think we've got the powers to do that now. I think we can ask for some friendlies and expect them to be given to us. So I'm with you on that.
It's a pity we don't have any Zambian in the I don't know, probably we do have, but if we do have, I just want the girls to, you know, um, probably talk about it and see if they will act on it. Because the players can probably act on it and the federation get them involved. So we can arrange a friendly. Hopefully it can happen. I would love to play them because it seems like they are on the move as well. So it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need the skipper probably to give this one a push. Maybe Bunny, Big Drew, Tiffany, I don't know, anyone, Paige, somebody need to say something. Rebecca, someone needs to open up their mouth and ask for a friendly against Zambia. Like, please, put that one in the pipeline.
I don't know if I try if I will get you. I don't know. But I'll
We're
probably
gonna
try.
see. We're gonna see how that one pans out. We're definitely gonna see how that one pans out.
Yes, yes, I'm waiting. I'm excited because after what they did to Germany, people probably say, "Oh, Germany probably start a weak team." It doesn't matter. Result is what speak for itself. They still 1-3-2, and look at they are the second. Germany second rank, so I guess even their B team is strong enough to beat um
100%.
so it's a good result. I hate when people look at the fact the teams are weak so but you have to look at the ranking as well. They must have quality players and bench players to be second ranked in the world. And we know
Yeah,
that football is improving a lot. Sweden have a good team. England have a good team, but yes, Germany is second. Spain have a good team, but Germany is second. So they must have quality bench players too.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I'm excited with that one. I am excited. I'd like the fact that we're building a relationship with Africa. Really liking that. We've yet to be beaten by them because if we look back against South Africa, that was a draw. That was a 1-1 draw against South Africa. You can see it right there in front of you. And that was what I was talking about in preparation to the last World Cup. And in the summer mini series, let's see if I can find the summer mini series for you. Where am I? Summer mini series that was against Nigeria. We beat Nigeria 1-0. Uh, where am I? Summer mini series. Where did we find the summer mini series? Am I looking at the right? Yes, I am. I just have to keep on scrolling. I think I've gone too far back. But definitely beat them 1-0, guys. I'm just trying to bring it up on. There you go. That was in 2021. That was a while back. So we drew with South Africa. We beat Nigeria 1-0. And as things stand, we're leading against Morocco. So yeah, I would love to find more time to play against African countries.
I know I watched that match. That was a good match. The Nigeria match, I don't know. I mixed that South African match. I don't know when it was played, but
I enjoyed the South Africa game. Definitely. That was a while back though. That was in the last World Cup cycle. So that was one of our preparations prior to going off to France. So that was well over 4 years ago now.
but I think
George,
uh,
carry on.
probably that at that point I didn't know about Talawa TV. So.
Fair enough. Well, now you know. And by the way, I almost forgot my manners. Thank you. I didn't even ask you guys to, but some of you have, I can see some of you have subscribed to my channel without me asking you to. So thank you for that. You guys are amazing, man. I didn't ask you to subscribe to my channel, but you did. I have been asking you to hit the like button, and some of you have done exactly that. So thank you.
Yeah, Mr.
And
George,
again, sorry for the technical issue earlier on. I had to use my phone. Didn't want to use my phone, but I had to use my phone to pretty much make sure that you guys weren't going to leave me, and you didn't. So yes, guys, I'm liking this relationship that we're building with African countries. Bring it on, man. I'm enjoying it, especially if it means we remain undefeated. I can't complain. George Smith says after the World Cup, the girls have to prepare for Canada Olympic qualifiers. Absolutely. Those two dates they're currently penciled in for September. Dates to be confirmed or to be decided. He says we need more competitive friendly. So yes, Zambia and other African teams as well. Well said, George Smith. I am 100% behind you. Bring on the African teams. I'm enjoying playing against them.
yeah, from the
Right.
table. They are
What
far,
I need.
but they're still neighbors.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I would say probably if some don't agree with say it's like the Venus's sister. We
Mm.
against Africa. We are brothers and sisters. Competitive brothers and sisters. This is
Yes, yes. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm smiling because we really spoke this game into existence, guys. I did at the time when we were discussing playing against Morocco, I wasn't convinced if it was going to happen, but oh my gosh, it has happened. It is happening, and I am so happy. Next up, we want Zambia. So please, guys, whoever I don't know who you are, but whoever pencils in these fixtures, bring Zambia to the table. Bring them to the carpet for me, please. That's the fixture that I want. The North African do not see themselves as Africans. They do not culturally. Okay. That's some politics there, Mr. Lynch, that I'm not going to dive into. I still see them as an African nation. That is where they play their football. That is where they are based location wise. But hey, that's some politics that I'm definitely not going to tap into. Morocco versus Jamaica in Morocco with the fans and good atmosphere. Is that an invite? I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. I'll
uh,
take
that sounds good, but would it change the result? That sounds good.
I'll take it. I'll take a trip to Morocco. Why not? I'm pretty sure the girls wouldn't say no to that. All right, guys. So I'm just waiting on some more updates. Last time I received an update was during the halftime break, and during which Jamaica went into the end of the first 45, leading one goals to the good. Thanks to Atlanta Premise, her goal came inside the 18th minute. Prior to that, Khadija Shaw was fouled in the area, but she missed the resulting penalty. So we went into the end of the first 45 on a one goal score line. And that is all I can give you guys at the moment. Google is a bit of a disappointment. They're offering zero updates, as is the federations. Neither the Morocco or the Jamaica Football Federations providing updates on their social media. So you just have me to work with. Sorry, it could be worse, but at least we have some updates to give you guys.
And it's playing in your favor because you have Moroccans in on the channel. But I hope all of them subscribe. Even if it is the only time they will check out your channel. Subscribe, you never know. This is the start of something that will continue. So please subscribe as well before you, because if you notice most persons just want the link to leave you alone, but it's not work. It's not going. It's not happening. So it's working out in your favor. Because if they have more options, they would probably gone already.
They would. They 100% would. Some updates there for you guys. Shaw, our captain, was substituted. And in replacement comes Shayna Matthews, and that substitution took place in the 57th minute. So Shaw's been substituted for Shayna Matthews. So there's another update there for you. So the captain, from what I can see, has been subbed, and she should be good to go for our game against France. So no injuries to report on so far, thank God, and hopefully we can close off with no injuries to either Morocco or Jamaica.
I see what the gaffer is doing. He wants to factor in as much players in his friend to get them to get that heat running, to get that
Yeah,
competitive spirit inside.
yeah.
So it's a good one, not bad. We just wish they were more friendly, but I will take whatever we get because we're talking about JFX. So
Mm, definitely, definitely. Um, All right, guys. So that's all the update that I have got for you so far. Looks like I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna actually see this one out, I should say, in terms of giving you guys the updates until the final whistle. So again, it's been a bit of a drag, but we're doing all right so far. We've reached the 60 minutes mark, so 1 hour played in the game. Jamaica leading by 1 goal to the good through Atlanta premise. So that is how we are looking so far.
good man.
Um. All right. Let's see what else I can give you guys. I'll leave you guys with Philip for a quick second. I'm just gonna see what else I could feed back to you. Philip by Yusuf, you're back. I don't have good news for you, Yusuf. You're currently trailing 1 goal down. And that was scored inside the 18th minute, and that scoreline went into half time. So let me just see what I was trying to get up. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with Philip for a second. Let me just check something my end.
Okay, thanks, thanks to everyone that has joined and stayed up so that you can be updated because so far Google has failed. And there's not much link to this game, but I'm so glad we are getting updates still because our girl Crystal come through again for us. For those that are new to the channel, remember to subscribe and continue to support the channel. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Remember to also share and like the channel. And the Moroccans that are here, before you go, remember to subscribe as well. You probably never know. We could have more matches in the future, and it's probably the same thing. So the result, I know you don't like the result now, but um, you can still support the channel and like and also subscribe going forward. We could have many more games. It's so disappointing that we have to struggle to get something from this game. It's a friendly, and if we're going into a World Cup and we want to know what's happening with our girls, how they are performing, and we still to find the link and so on. It's a struggle, but we still have something. We just have to be patient, and it's looking good going forward. I just wish all the best to the Moroccans. It's their first World Cup by my understanding, and I know the girls will fancy their chances. It's not an easy group with the likes of China, Colombia, and Spain. It's not an easy group, but upset do happen in World Cup. You just have to back your girls and back them to do well. So support them all the way, irrespective of the result. Don't banter them because a lot of that happens in football. Just and for the Reggae Girls, people, I just want you to continue to support the Reggae Girls. It doesn't matter the result if the winner or lose. You know that the preparation is not so ideal, but I know that they will give their best because that's what the girls always do, and I'm definitely sure about that. The girls will go there and do their best because that's what they always do, and that's what they will continue to do because our girls are professional enough to know that they don't really watch the fact that probably things are not going the way they should. They are disappointed in many ways. But when they go on the field, they go to play and they are going to give their best. The last time it was their first World Cup. So come on, to be fair, we probably weren't expecting too much from them, but they go there and they tried. So we can only hope that they get more goals in this World Cup and even advance from the group stage. This is a sticky group, but I think we can advance. If we beat France and Panama and even lose our third probably one of the game, we still can qualify. So we're hoping that we can finish the group unbeaten. And then see how far we can go from the next round. So Chris will soon be with you guys and he's working on something to try to get the updates and so on. So thank you everyone for staying up and supporting this channel and the live. So continue to stay. If you're not going to work, depending on your time, probably some of you have work to go on, something to do. That case is understandable, but if you don't have anything to do, why not stick around until the live is finished? So remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're still working on our updates, so also participate in the comment
I've
section.
got about another 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes to go, and then I'll be able to speak back to you guys again. Sorry about the wait, guys.
Okay, heard it. So she will soon be with you guys. So we soon get another update as well as we pertaining to the game. So far in the 57th minute, it's still 1-0 thanks to a goal from our Reggae Girlz strike. Our Reggae Girl player Primus. So we're still waiting to see if any more goals are scored, but know the game progressed further beyond the 51st minute. So because the second half have started for a good while now. But our updates are limited, but we are working with what we have. Probably not updating as fast as we want, but it's updating anyway. So the last update was in the 51st minute. Jamaica won, Morocco nil. So you will soon get another update for the game.
Yusuf is back. Oh, Yusuf, you're killing me. You're killing me, Yusuf. I can give you a Yusuf, I can, but here's the problem. I'm not gonna get the pronunciation of the player's name correctly, Yusuf. So all I can do is apologize to you. Oh God, I hate this. I can give it a spin for you, Yusuf. I did do it earlier on. I can't lie, I didn't enjoy it. I can give it another try just for you since you're giving me support today. So like I said earlier on, both of us have a Khadija in our starting 11, right? Bunny Shaw, by the way, guys, have been substituted for in replacement of Shayna Matthews. This is how Morocco is looking. This is how they started. By the way, the player that we were talking about between myself and Yusuf, in terms of she'd be the first player to wear a hijab at the World Cup. Benzina, she's on the bench. She started the game off on the bench. So yeah, going back to the starting 11 for Morocco, they had Khadija. About to say Khadija Shah. They had Khadija, Zineb, Yasmin, Hanain, I think her name is Sarah, Sakina, Elodie, Ghislaine, Fatima, Anissa, Rosella, Asia, Ines, Nuhalia, Rukia. I think that's how she pronounced her name. Heidi, I think. Najat, Fatima, Elshad, Saba, Salma, Sophia, and Ken. Oh my God, guys. No, sorry, Rosella is where we stopped at. So let me give that to you again. I was giving you the whole the starting 11, including the bench. So let me give that to you again. Khadija, Zineb, Yasmin, Hanain, Sarah, Sakina, Elodie, Ghislaine, Fatima, Anissa, and Rosella. So that's your starting 11. The other players that I read out towards the end there, including Kenza, those are your bench players, right? So Moroccans, I'm sorry I've ruined the pronunciation of your players' names. All I can do is apologize. Please don't be upset with me. I tried just for you. Another update here. Primus and Samson were replaced by McNamara and Soleil and Havana Saloon. We are inside the 65th minute of game time. You're more than welcome, Yusuf. Again, sorry, I've tried. Jamaica makes it out of the group. If Jamaica make it out of the group stage, penalty takers are going to be our trump card. To be honest, I know the players now. I've tried, to say the least, and thank you. Can we get 100 likes on the video, guys? So far we've had 83 minutes, and I am tired. I'm contemplating going straight back into my bed after this, guys. Oh God. I either go for a walk or go straight back into my bed. My porridge is now cold, so I can't drink my porridge no more. So yeah, I've made some sacrifices for you guys, and I hope that it was worth your while. And likewise, you guys have sacrificed your sleep as well to support me. So I definitely just want to thank you guys again. It's been a tough live stream. This game is currently drawing to a close. We're almost there. We are currently out in front, leading 1 goal to the good, thanks to Atlanta Primus. And the goal scorer has been substituted, and she, alongside Samson, that's Vian Samson, is replaced by Peyton McNamara and Havana Saloon inside the 65th minute. Yusuf, yes, Khadija, she was fouled in the area, but she missed the resulting penalty. Oh, so Ishmael, is that how I pronounce your name? I reckon we are looking at possibly the 68th minute, close to the 70th minute mark. So we're edging closer and closer to seeing out this game. If I go back to Google, still no updates from Google, guys. So yeah, it's not great, but it is what it is. Hmm.
You know, I thought Google was reliable, but it doesn't seem so.
Google is reliable when it wants to be. When it wants to be, it can be reliable. Not all the time.
But this is what it is.
Yeah, the only bad thing that went with today's stream is I couldn't see you guys, so my screen froze. I don't know if it froze for you guys, but my stream at one point froze and I was panicking, which is why I had to log in with my phone. And yeah, so that was the only downside to today's stream for me. It is an early one, it's not even lunchtime yet, we're coming up to lunchtime. So I think rather than going to my bed, I might go for a walk and then bring myself back home. Oh, the weather is looking a little bit crazy again, so yeah, it's gonna be a couple showers today. Not rain wise, but just cooling down wise. So yeah, I think that's my plan, guys. I don't know what you guys have in store. I don't think I'll be coming back later on. I did say to you guys, if I can't find any information or if nothing is provided to me in terms of how the game pan out, then I would try to come back and see and speak with you guys later on. But it looks like I won't need to do that. So I don't think you'll see me later on. But yeah, you'll definitely be seeing me more frequently as we build up to match day one against France. Google waiting until the game, until the end of the match. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Almost 80 of you are watching, guys. Come on, can you guys hit the like button? 89 of you have hit the like button. I'm trying to bring this one to 100 likes, so please do go ahead and hit the like button. It's been a painful live stream for most of us, for obvious reason, as if they are playing in the moon. No live, no time, no score. So people are not happy with Google, not happy with the federation. It has been a painful watch along, hasn't it? But thank you for sticking with me. You guys are so loyal. Yeah, the federations need to pull their socks up because that is just not acceptable when we're trying to grow the women's game. It takes nothing. Take your toolkit with you, take your media team with you, string up a live stream. It's unacceptable. But yeah, we're almost at the end of the full 90, guys. Yes, the game is played behind closed doors, but that's no excuse. You can play a game behind closed doors and still show it on your YouTube channel. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Yes, it is played behind closed doors, but that just means that there are no fans in the stadium. That doesn't stop you from recording the game. So there's no excuses in my opinion. Um, do you know who gave the penalty to Jamaica, the player's name? No, not from the information that's provided to me. That's a great question, by the way, Yusuf, but no, not based off what's been presented to me, unfortunately. How many of you are still in your bed, by the way? Go on, Philip.
Based on the question, Yusuf, there is no Maguire in the side. As you know, sometimes there probably some side they look at they are saying there's some player that is always making some bad challenge and giving away penalties, and just like money, you always expect Maguire to do something, make some mistake to cost money.
Oh.
And I just hope that is not the case with Yusuf.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it's hard to blame a player to give away penalties because some tackle you have to make some tackle. So it depends on whether the ref want to give you a play or not. But sometimes that is because look at it, the penalty can be awarded and you still miss. But at the same time, if you allow them to go through and goal, they probably score.
Yeah.
So it's a gamble. So it's a gamble. So that's something you do not always have to bash the players about. They tried and just sometimes it didn't work out.
True. I'm trying to prepare to update my social, guys. So if you see me looking down, I'm still focusing on the comment section. Obviously, still listening to my guests, but at the same time, I'm trying to multitask to see if I can update my social where needs be.
I see that um I think this game is a very good game for both sides to look at certain players. I know this squad is already unknown, but sometimes you should want to look at another player to see to get it right for your first game to see really who you want to start. Yes, you're gonna have this set of players that they carry to work up, but the starting level can still be a challenge at times because you want to start the right set of players for the first game at least and make changes for the second and third game. But this can be used as a serve serve as a preparation or as a deciding factor, decide which players to start. As you see, some players, some of the supporters from Morocco, I think they're asking for a specific players which seem to be on the bench. So probably this team we're looking for some players to start, but they didn't. But at least they can be sub on to get some playing time before the first game. So
Before I forget my managers though, thank you to those of you who watched my last live stream. I know it was like relatively why is my microphone on? Let's see if I can change that. Yeah, my microphone was on the wrong setting. I'm not sure if it's made a difference audio wise, but maybe it has. Yeah, I know my last live stream on the Reggae Girls was much shorter than it usually is. Kind of feel like maybe the shorter videos works best. I just need to find a way of um making the majority of my videos for the foreseeable future somewhat between maybe 10 to 20 minutes, no more than 30 minutes long. See if I could just bring everything into a shorter upload. And you guys seem to have enjoyed that one. That's under 1,000 views. So thank you to you guys for your support. And I'm just holding on to see if I can get any more support for you guys. So far, nothing to present to you other than what we already know. So we're probably edging closer towards the 80th minute, and as things stand, based off what's being fed back to me, Jamaica still leading the game 1 goals to the good, thanks to Atlanta premise.
not a bad result for both sides. But
No,
Moroccans would be more happy that they are not probably with 3-0 down at the moment.
yeah, true.
Although I want to see more goals, but a 1-0 is just as good as a 2-3-0 or 4-0. So
Yeah, definitely.
and although they are probably going as hard as they would in the World Cup game, so we have to see probably the best from the girls probably. So
I'm quite shocked by the number of you have hit the like button. 4 of you, please, I'm asking you to make my Sunday perfect. Give me a perfect Sunday. Give me something to smile about. All I need is 4 more likes, and we would have hit the 100 likes target. 3 of you, can 3 of you now go and hit the like button, please? And tell take us to 100 likes before we close off on the stream, and you would have made my Sunday. You'd have completed my Sunday. Ricky Duns Walker. I'm sorry to disappoint you there, Walker. I'm your only option. I'm your only choice, it seems, for these updates. No, there isn't a way to watch the game. The game is being played behind closed doors. But what I can tell you is currently we should be edging towards that 80-minute mark, and Jamaica are out in front thanks to a first half goal from Atlanta Primus. She found the back of the net inside the 18th minute. Khadija Bunishaw was fouled inside the area prior to that, but she missed the resulting penalty. So that's all I can give to you. Relative information. Also, Bunny was substituted by Shayna Matthews inside the 57th minute. The goal scorer Primus and Sampson were replaced by McNamara and Salon in the 65th minute. So that's all the relative information that I can present to you. There isn't really much to add to that. Google has been a pain. You can see the screen in front of you. They've still not updated the game. So we've had to seek alternative methods to give you guys that relevant information. We really need it. Joseph is saying we really need a goal. Just say thank you. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so we've surpassed it. We've got 102 likes on the video. Thank you. You won't hear me ask you to hit the like button again. Thank you for doing that.
Remember to subscribe too. Remember those that are liking. Remember to subscribe too. But you just don't appreciate the like, so.
Yeah, this was a positive live stream, guys. Difficult to start off with, but it was a good live stream. Can't complain. Again, sorry about the little technical mishap earlier on. Thank you for staying with me. I was worried that you guys would just switch off, but thanks for staying with me. And before I forget my manners, thank you to you guys in the comment section for engaging with the content. It's one thing watching, but it makes the show run smoothly when you guys are utilizing the comment section. So thank you for just chatting with me for the best part of almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you're new to my channel, like Philip said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope it won't be the last time. Do keep an eye on my channel for all things Reggae Girlz. We are 1 week away from taking on France down under in match day 1 of the FIFA Women's World Cup. After that game, we move on to Panama and we close things off at the group stage with round 2 of Reggae versus Samba. So that is Jamaica taking on Brazil in match day 3 of the group stage of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Are we making it out of the group this time round, guys? Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know. Philip, how are you feeling? Do you think we're coming out the group this time round?
I like to be confident. I'm confident. Probably, honestly, my confidence for the Reggae Girls is different compared to other teams.
I know exactly who you're referring to.
You're from a Manchester City supporter, so you know sometimes you can it can backfire on you because they lose game that probably they shouldn't lose. But yeah, for the
100%.
most part, they spoiled me, so I'm very excited. The girls have spoiled me enough to be excited about their prospect of finishing at least probably joint with Brazil or finish second in the group. But anyway, I am confident we're going to make it out of the group this time. I'm backing the girls and I know they can do it. They're going out there to get the job done and they're going to get the job done. So you can either be up excited as me, optimistic, or don't at all. It is your choice. But one thing I'm not going to doubt the girls' prospect. They are going to make it out of the group. I'll probably
I
say too early, but I'm not going to take back what I'm saying now. I have no regrets, and I know that our girls are going to move up. So that's for sure.
All right, confidence there. George Smith, you're far too kind, sir. Thank you for your warm words, and I appreciate your support. You guys have made my Sunday. I hope I've helped to set the tone for your day. It looks like we're edging closer and closer to full time, guys. I'm just waiting on further updates, and as soon as I get it, I will present it to you all. Big up to the Moroccan supporters. Thank you for sticking with me. You could easily have just said, nope, not interested, but few of you have gone and you've come back. So thank you so much for riding out this live stream with me. And as I said earlier on, best of luck with your World Cup. I hope you surpass expectations. What time you finish work, Philip?
7. Roughly about 1 hour 45 minutes to go.
Okay, not too bad. All right, I'm happy for you. That's good. You're not going back later on, are you?
Yes, it's every day for me for now.
Oh God, when do you rest?
I will take a break, but as I said, probably not this year. Next year for my birthday, I will probably take a break.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
celebrate my birthday, but I think next year January is a good time to take a break.
You're born in January?
Yeah,
What date?
13.
January the 13th. Okay. Well, I hope you live to see that day. Um, I had to say, we're not at the final whistle yet. Not much longer to go, though. As soon as we have something, I will present it to you. Trying to see what JFF are saying. Probably not saying much, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna go over to their socials.
They probably don't win
Ah,
again.
yeah, they ain't saying nothing.
I guess it seems like they are not sacrificing their rest time for anything.
Oh no, I don't know who is in charge of the socials. So um, it's not early. It should be evening time in Australia now. So I mean, they should be up on their feet. It's part of the job, it's part of their job. So I don't know. I don't
If,
know.
if it was even to come to say, oh, we're trying hard to get the match up date and it's not getting through. We probably that's yeah, probably. But nothing. As we
Uh, Yosef is saying he wants a draw. I don't want a draw, Yosef, but I hear you. I hear you.
That's what you want. Not everybody's gonna agree with that.
Now everybody wants that, Yusuf. That's definitely what you want, but not everybody agrees with that.
You never know. You probably get your wishes, but I hope not. At the same time,
Oh,
think of like right. Okay. Well, my background is clear enough. It's basically there now. So
yeah, we're
so
almost there. We're almost there.
it's going brunch time where you're at now. Probably soon lunch time when it's finished.
Yeah, by the time this game finished, you're right. I'm looking at lunchtime. I've missed out on my morning. So like I said, I think I might go for a little walk. And then come back home. I think I might get a little rest as well because I am tired. I didn't have a good night's rest because I thought I was gonna oversleep, so I kept on having to wake up, and it was miserable. So yeah, I need some rest.
Yeah, we're up early.
It
You
is
walking up?
born one of my earliest live stream, to be honest with you.
I guess your excitement keeping you up.
Mm-hmm.
So you're walking with a pet, or you don't have a pet? Uh,
Oh God, it is. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for all of us. I'm not gonna keep you guys here much longer after the final whistle has been blown. Um because there's no way for me to dissect the game for you other than what I'm working with. So yeah, guys, I think it's been a good live stream. I think it's been a positive live stream. It's been tough. This has not been the toughest live stream though, even with the roadblocks. But we managed we managed to get there in the end. We're almost at the end, guys. So yeah, so just hold on for me a little while longer, and we will be closing this one out shortly. If you're just tuning in, if you're supporting the Reggae Girls, you'll be happier of the two. We went into the halftime break leading 1 goal to good, thanks to a 18th minute goal from Atlanta Primus. Prior to that, Khadija Bunishaw, our skipper, was fouled in the area, but she missed the resulting penalty. So again, we went into the end of the first 45 on a 1 goal lead, breaking the deadlock. After that, inside the 57th minute, we had a substitution, my apologies. Khadija Shaw coming off for Shayna Matthews. And then we had a double substitution inside the 65th minute. Primus, the goal scorer, and Sampson were replaced by McNamara and Havana Salone. And that's how we are looking at the moment. Unruly, good morning to yourself. That's how we're looking, guys. Looks like it's going to be a 1-0 win for us. Not long left inside that game. And yeah, thank you to you guys for waking up early with me. At one point there was 8 of you on the live stream, literally as soon as I hit live. And I was surprised by that because I thought I'll be the only one on the live stream. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, it's been a live stream that's been worth my effort. My porridge is cold, so I'm gonna need to find something else to eat. From breakfast is now long gone. It's like 11:30 now. So by the time I wrap this one up, you can call it lunchtime. But I'll get something to eat when I go for my walk. And yeah, guys. Isn't really much else to say. Let me put my phone on charge before the battery dies. And just to remind you all, in 1 week's time, we would have kicked things off, a matter of fact. In 1 week's time, here's how we're looking. So, in 1 week's time, we would have reached a half an hour mark in our match day 1 of the Women's World Cup Down Under. This time next week on a beautiful Sunday, we'll be taking on France. That is how we are looking. And for Morocco, today's friendly opponents, based off my location, I'm using my Google, Google is using my location, I should say. The day after that, which will be Monday the 24th, They be taking on Germany. So to avoid confusion, just give it a search for your respective countries on Google. There will be a time difference, obviously, because the game's being played down under. So just because my game is kicking off, where France will be taking on Jamaica at 11 a.m. it says next week Sunday, that doesn't mean that your kickoff time is 11 a.m. For Jamaica, I am currently 6 hours ahead of you. So you go ahead and do the math. And for the Moroccan fans, I'm not sure about your diaspora community. I'm not sure where you're all based predominantly, but do you go ahead and do your own research so that there is no confusion. And more importantly, I don't want you guys to miss the opening game there. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. You're absolutely welcome. The legend Wendy. It is the same time as Jamaica. Oh, okay. Learn something new. So yeah, the game will be played on. Looks like your game is going to be played on the Monday then, if that's what you're telling me. Um, yeah, so it will be played on a Monday. It's just at a earlier time. You just have to, it's gonna be some early kickoffs for you guys. Painful, I know. I'm somewhat used to early kickoffs. Um, just because of my location. Usually when Jamaica are playing in the United States. Sorry, I'm used to late kickoffs. So the early kickoffs, I mean, both of them are painful if I'm being honest with you, but it is what it is. Got to make some sort of sacrifice when you love your country, so is what it is. So we must be inside the 80th minute by now. Let's go back and look at that game. Google has been pathetic today. They have not provided a single update. Maybe in some hours' time, you might see an update from Google. Maybe not. I don't know. But they've not provided us with an update. So I'm just waiting on the final update, guys. I reckon we are close to the 90 minutes mark by now. Yeah, I think we're at the 90 minutes mark by now. So I'm just waiting on confirmation.
Probably extra time too because it's a while now.
Yeah.
You know, last time it was in the 70th minute. So probably 20 minutes have run off since then.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm assuming it's close. It's must have come to an end. Let's give that a couple more minutes, guys, and then maybe another 10 minutes max to be certain. And by then the game should definitely have come to an end.
The support for this channel is really good, especially from the Moroccan side. Good to see, and I hope they will continue to follow the channel.
Yeah, the Moroccans came out strong. They came out with a heap of support today. So yeah, big up the Moroccans. They came and they did their thing with the support, and I definitely appreciate them for that.
Yeah, they can count us as friendly rival going forward.
100%. Friends from a distance.
Because I would like to keep playing. I would like to have more friendlies with them. Definitely. I don't know if they would want to, but they probably they probably want us They would want to always lose to us, but every team have a team that lose, they lose for the beat. So it's nothing.
Yeah,
It's no
true.
hard team. But
That is true.
I guess so far we are unbeaten against our African neighbors.
Yeah, so far so good. So far so good.
Yeah. You know which side I would like to play? I would like to play Sweden.
Say that again.
I would like to play Sweden. Sweden. The Sweden side, the Swiss.
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden.
Okay.
They have a good team as well. Apart from England and Germany. Yes, I want a game against Germany as well because we want to pull off even a spectacular victory like Zambia. And even
Yeah.
better result too. Probably a 2 goal margin. Never know. Because
Poor.
I know that will improve our ranking and they are very crucial FIFA points. If you
Yeah.
can beat those teams in the top 10 or the top 5, it's very good points for you. And it definitely will improve your ranking.
Trying to prepare something again, guys.
Oh, jeez. What happened to your phone?
It's almost lunchtime for me. 20 minutes away from lunchtime. Wondering why no further update has come through. It's edging towards close to an hour since we last had an update. So I have a feeling that this game's come to an end, but there's no additional updates coming through. I did say I would give it another 10 minutes or so. So let's give it another maybe 5 minutes. And if not, I'll ask for an update. Because I should think that one's come to an end, but I just want to be certain. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. I'm just waiting to see the final score before I tell you guys it's the final. I can't confirm it yet, so that's why I haven't said anything. But um, thank you guys for tuning into my live stream. Want to see if I can bring the channel to 4K subs, guys, for the duration of the World Cup. So far, we're off to a good start. Quite a few of you subscribed to the channel today. Initially, without me having to ask you, I wasn't expecting anyone to do so, but you did. So we're up to 3,446. Trying to see if we can add to that and take it to 4K by the end of the World Cup campaign, where the Reggae Girlz involvement is concerned. Whether or not that is feasible, it probably is. Whether or not it happens is a totally different conversation.
I said it will happen. It will happen. I believe it will happen. Most person will go to your channel to get the latest on the Reggae Girlz and the World Cup. So that's
Oh God.
that's
Yeah,
definitely a plus.
the pressure is definitely there, no doubt. The pressure is there.
I'm not going to take away any credit from any other YouTuber, but the sacrifice that you put in, I don't know if the other bloggers will definitely do. put in so much sacrifice. They probably would, but I don't know. But you have shown that you're willing to give your rest just to keep us informed. So I guess they will. Most of them will come here at this end to get the latest on the guys.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if they choose to go to another YouTube channel, then so be the case. But if they choose to come over here, then obviously that would make me extremely happy. Especially for all the work that I've done, not just for the team at international level, but also at club level, keeping you guys updated on the players. I feel tempted to send a text to ask, has that game come to an end? Because I feel like it has. All right, let's give it maybe 3 more minutes, guys. And I'm going to try and be as patient as possible. So let's give this another 3 minutes and then see what's what. You know what? Let's check the last update came around 11. Yeah, this game must have come to an end. Let me go ahead and Tyrone Williams. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you. Should I ask that question now? What do you guys think? You think I should ask that question? I think I should. Last update was almost an hour ago. That game must have come to an end. Okay. All right, let's see. Yes, the game come to an end. All right, so I've asked the question. I've asked if the game's come to an end because I have a feeling it has. It's been over 40 minutes since the last update, so must have come to an end by now. But let's just be sure. Also, we're not I'm not certain about the final updates. Maybe more goals were scored, maybe not. So I've asked the question if the game's come to an end, and let's just see the response. So last time, based off my updates, we were leading 1 goal to the good. That goal came in the first half. And let's just see how this one pans out. Good game and good. Yusuf sounds like he knows something that we don't. Yusuf seems like he doesn't think there was a comeback from Morocco. I'm going to wait though to give you guys the final score where that's concerned. Wonder what's causing the holdup, and Google is just so useless. Like, they're not even helping us out at all. Oh, Jesus. Painful. Super painful. I'm gonna need that walk, a matter of fact. I was contemplating either going straight back to my bed or walking. I think walking is the option for me, guys. Need some fresh air. I need to go stretch my legs a bit and then come home and go and get myself some much deserved rest. I woke up at, time did I wake up? 7:30 to give you guys this live stream. Prior to that, I couldn't sleep because I didn't want to miss the game. So no idea what the heck is going on, but I'm not gonna close this live stream until I know for definite if we have won the game or if Morocco have pulled off an equalizer or whatever. So just hang tight with me, guys. We're almost there. Not good enough. Together, they should have at least 4 coming to a. I think so too, Yusuf. It's been almost an hour since I gave you guys the last update. I do think so, but more importantly, I just want to know how it ended. That's all I'm really concerned about. Really, I just want to know how the game ended, because I do think that the game came to an end a while ago. So yeah, the headline reads for itself is Morocco versus Jamaica international friendly, and this was your live stream. I think this one has come to an end, guys, but let's just hold on. We've been here for close to 3 hours. I'm hoping it won't go the distance with the 3 hour. It says 2 hours and 48 minutes, right? So yeah, I'm desperate for that update. Let's see if JFF have done anything. Mm-mm-mm.
The Google is not joking with me or tweeting. Time like that.
Google is pathetic.
The match is done though. I'm definitely
Yeah,
sure
I'm
about
convinced that it's finished. I just don't know how it finished. I'm just waiting on an update to tell me how it finished, but it must be done by now, guys. But since we've been here for the pretty much the whole duration of the game, I just want to give you guys the final score. That's all I want to give you. All done. All done. So yeah, it's come to an end. And we saw that one out 1-0. So um bear with me, guys. 1 second. Oh Jesus, we got there in the end. We got there in the end, people. It was painful, wasn't it? But we got there in the end. All that matters is the win. And I want to make sure everything is in order before I close off on my stream. Just give me 5 seconds, guys. Let me just say thank you. Yeah, guys, this one's come to an end, and the headline reads for itself. Let me go and do a quick little edit. I don't know why it's looking like that. That's how we're looking, guys. The headline reads for itself. Jamaica closed off on their World Cup preparation with a 1-0 win over Morocco. So that's how it is. According to the feedback for that game, Rebecca Spencer had to make one big save to secure the advantage. Jamaica came under sustained pressure after the changes were made, but held on for a good morale boosting win. They will now get ready to face France in their World Cup game, the World Cup opener. So pretty much what I've reiterated at the start of the live stream. So there we have it. You can have a sigh of relief. You can breathe easily. The game's come to an end, and we have won this one 1-0. Thanks to a goal scored in the early stage of the first half. Yeah, 80 minutes is still early into a game. So, and that goal came from Atlanta premise. And we got there in the end. Yes, Yusuf, finally. But I had to ask the question because I was losing hope. I was like, okay, what's going on? So yeah, we've defeated Morocco 1 goal to the good, and I'm happy. So let's go ahead and give this one another spin. Let's hear how the Moroccans felt towards us, towards the possibility of playing against Jamaica.
Spoke to Big Drew earlier on. She said that apparently Morocco fancy their chances against us. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of banter we've got in the team. Yeah, they think they can have us. But yeah, it's a little bit of banter between us and another girl that plays for us who's unfortunately injured today. But yeah, we know they've got no chance against us when we come to the World Cup.
So maybe the JFF need to arrange a little friendly, perhaps, maybe the latter stages of this year, maybe next year, a little friendly before we go off to the World Cup.
Oh, against Morocco?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We'll take them on at any point. So yeah, we can look forward to a challenge against Morocco.
And as I said, to avoid confusion, this conversation or interview between myself and Tottenham's Rebecca Spencer, this interview took place towards the latter stages of last year, so around September time, after the North London derby at the Emirates Stadium. Hence saying latter stages of this year or next year, right? So avoid any confusion with regards to when that interview took place. If you're just tuning into the live stream, we tried our best with this one. There was literally no streams available, so we had to just go with readings. We had to keep it quite traditional. Went back to the Stone Age to give you guys some updates on our final game there before we kicked things off against France in match day 1 of the FIFA Women's World Cup down under in Australia. And we are less than 24 hours away. Matter of fact, this time next week, we will be fully on for kickoff. The game would have kicked off. We would have been looking at the 60-minute mark this time next week. I hope that you guys will be sitting and rocking with me for the duration of the FIFA Women's World Cup where the Reggae Girls are concerned. And what's on screen pretty much reads for itself, doesn't it? Jamaica close off on their World Cup preparation with a 1-0 win over Morocco. And that is how we are looking, guys. It was your international friendly. I would say let me know your thoughts on the game, but that's an unfair question to ask, isn't it? Because you couldn't watch the game. A bit like myself, we just had to strip things back to basics, and we managed to get there in the end. Massive shout out to our Moroccan supporters. They popped up in the live stream and they never left us. They rode with us throughout the game. Thank you to you guys who sat down and painfully listened to me ramble on for almost 3 hours. So thank you guys so much for your support. The headline, like I said, reads for itself. Jamaica closed off on their World Cup preparation with a 1-0 win over Morocco, and that was an international friendly, guys. So yeah, let me know how you're feeling in the comment section. Mohammed, pick up yourself, Mohammed. Good luck with the FIFA Women's World Cup. I hope your country do you proud. Thank you for listening to me. I hope it was worth your while. You are absolutely welcome, Mr. Smith. Have a blessed Sunday. Likewise, to yourself, Karen. Thank you guys. And yes, big up our Moroccan friends. There's no ill feelings towards Morocco in the slightest. Big up Morocco. Best of luck with your first game against the German Giants. Would love to see you guys replicate what we saw with your men's team at last year's Men's World Cup in Qatar. So best of luck to yourselves with that one. I'm gonna hand you back over to my special guest, Mr. Philip Beckford, so that I can update my socials, and then I'm going to have to love you and leave you. It is a Sunday. I am knackered already. I need to go for a walk and get something to eat. So I'll leave you guys with Philip for a minute or two whilst I just do a quick little update on my socials. Okay, guys? Right.
First of
Let's.
all, I want to say thanks to everyone. Thank you for joining. The result is not the best for everyone, but it's a mutually respected result because both sides, it's a win-win for both sides going into the World Cup. The Moroccans can say yes, their last game they have lost, but they didn't lose by a big margin. So that's a plus. It's just one goal, and seems like they were pressuring us for a while. So they have a good game going into the World Cup, and I just hope that they can go into the World Cup confident and pull off even more upset like their male counterparts did in the previous World Cup. So it's looking good for them and it shows that they have quality in their side. They are not a bad team. So yes, they can do something at the World Cup. So thank you for joining this channel, join the stream and stay till the very end and it is good and I just hope that you continue to support this channel. I know it's not your team, but you can still support the channel. You can subscribe, and whenever we play again, you can join again and get the latest on the matches. So remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we are very grateful for the support. You have stayed for almost 3 hours. That's a lot of your rest time. For those who did have to wake up, but for those who did wake up, that's a lot of your time because you probably have something else to do on this Sunday morning. So it's approaching probably midday in some countries, and while it's still early morning in some, but for those that get up in the morning and join, thank you very much for the sacrifice that you have made to join Crystal here and give her the support and I ask you to continue to support her going forward. We have about 6 days to go or five for this World Cup. The excitement is not really there, but come on. For those who have a team going to support, continue to support their side. They don't have to really make it to the final for you to support them. Just support them anyway, wherever they how far they reach, still support them because to make it to a World Cup, that's achievement number one. Because there are so many teams that tried, they didn't make it. So once your team is there, that means that you should be proud of that. There's something to be proud of. And if they don't finish in the top four or so, still have to be proud of your team because they have participated in this global football event showpiece. It's a global thing and it's bigger. It's a big show to be a part of. So remember to support your team. And we are it's exciting times. Yes, I hope that this World Cup have surprises, upsets, and it have everything to make a World Cup what it is. We want that experience with the football, don't you guys? So, so remember to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. We need the support. She's on a mission to get almost subscribers before this year end, and you can help her to achieve that. We need you to just subscribe and also want to tell another friend also to subscribe to the channel. That's the only way we're gonna increase the numbers so that reach to that 4K. We are almost there and we can reach there before the year done. So people, for those in the comment section, thank you for the comments. Sorry for those that support the Moroccan team. The result is not what you want, but it is what it is. It is not a bad result, so be proud of your team. 1-0 is not bad compared to 2-3, 4-0. So be proud of your side. They have done well. And it is good that we can get a game before the World Cup starts, so the players can start get warm up for that World Cup. Also, things can only get better. and we hope that going forward we can see more and more positive results from both sides. As I said, thank you, Moroccan, for joining and staying to the very end. It wasn't a stream that was fully pleasing for some with the updates and so on. We struggle to get the updates and keep you guys up to date. Google have failed and plenty other platforms that have failed in terms of football, apps and news. Because they even have an app that always provide me with information like when the goals are scored and so on. This time, nothing. It has failed me totally. But thanks to our reliable Crystal, she keeps us in the loop. She keeps us up to date until the game is finished. The game has ended 1-0 for those that just joined. For those that were on the stream earlier, the friendly match against the Reggae Girls and the Moroccan Girls, it have ended 1-0 in the favor of the Reggae Girls. So that match has ended, and now we are looking forward to the World Cup, which will start in less than a
I
week.
think there is you got your headphones, you got your earphones then, Philip.
No, it died. It's on charge. It's
Oh,
my
it
back.
does. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I was getting a feedback from you. But maybe it was just me. I don't
It's
know
from
how
me.
you guys
It's from mine.
probably.
It's a truck
Uh,
passing. It's barking
oh,
very loud.
oh, okay. Okay. That's what it was. So yeah, guys. Yeah, Philip, I'll allow you to finish off, and before I close off, I'll give you guys some reflection from the gaffer. I'll play you guys a short little audio from what Lon Donaldson had to say after today's 1-0 win over Morocco. Again, it is our final game before we kick things off competitive wise against France in match day 1 of the FIFA Women's World Cup. So I'll let Philip finish off what he was saying, because I did interrupt him, unfortunately. Then we'll hear from the gaffer, Lauren Donaldson.
Thanks again. I pretty much said it all, but we'd have wanted more friendlies, but it's better late than never. So I guess this was a good match going into the World Cup. Not a bad preparation, but it could have been better. But we cannot. There are so many things that we cannot change as fans. We can only hope for the best and hope that things improve going forward. So I hope that hopefully going forward we see more friendlies, more arranged friendlies against him, more African team, our neighbors, right across there, and also against other teams that are in the top 10. And even top 20. We just need competitive fixtures that will help us sharpen and help us build our team going forward, because the more competitive games you play, the better it is. It doesn't make sense to keep on playing teams that are going to whip. No, you need teams that will push you, teams that will make it difficult for you to win. But because those victories are much sweeter for me, I don't know what it's like for you, but I'm excited. You should be about your team, whether you're the Reggae Girls, supporting the Reggae Girls, or you're supporting the Americans, because it's exciting moment. You guys have made it to the World Cup. It's your first. Enjoy the moment. Don't pressure the team too much because it's their first, and they are not in an easy group neither. Same for the Reggae Girls. It's our second time, and the expectation is much better. But at the same time, I don't want us as fans to put too much pressure on the girls. I know they're going to do their best, and we should appreciate what they are doing, because they have made it back to back. That's a big achievement already. So don't pressure them too much. I know they're going to give their best. And I think this time the group, we can come out of the group. We can definitely come out of the group. It is not easy, because on the day it's not the team, it's not the players on the sheet paper. Is what they do on the day. So football is like this. A good team can be upset by a team that are called underdogs. So Brazil is the more favorite team to finish top in this group that we're in. For those that who don't know, we are in the group. Our group consists of Brazil, Panama, and France. I think we can beat France. Definitely, we can beat France. Brazil, it's not going to be a walkover game nor easy game. We can beat Panama, and I'm just hoping that we can upset Brazil and top the group. Or if we cannot beat Brazil, we can draw at least with them. So remember, football is played in 90 minutes and barring extra time. So a lot can happen in a game. You can upset the favorite team to win and come out with a good result. We have seen where Saudi Arabia have done it in the last World Cup and also other teams. But even Morocco in the last World Cup, they have surprised a lot of persons. So we are in probably for the same thing in this World Cup. Surprises, upset. We want to see it because that's what makes the World Cup what it is, more exciting and even more it makes you want to stay closer to the TV and follow it to the very end, irrespective of which team you support. That's what we want to see. Exciting football. And I know that the quality of football on the female side is improving right across. So we are seeing teams playing better. We are seeing more things being done in female football to raise the game, to bring fans to support their teams, the football, the clubs. Right across, we are seeing a movement, and it's a good look. But then football was seen as just a male sport, but now female have come a long way in this sport, and it's definitely good. I see some
Definitely.
very good football, even better than some of the male games that are exciting to watch. And we're excited about female football. It's getting better, and so you
Yeah.
should be excited. So it's gonna be a good World Cup, and we're anticipating
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Guys, in the comment section, I'm going to let you listen to Lon Donaldson. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play an audio. Let me know if you can hear it, guys. I'm gonna play it in I'm going to play the first 3 seconds. Then I'm going to ask you if you can hear it. So please respond because I can hear it, but it's important that you guys can hear it also. So respond if you can hear it. Okay. All right. Ready?
Coach Donaldson. Coach, congratulations, a good win. Take us through the game.
Did you guys hear that? Let me know in the Philip. Did you hear that?
Yes, it's loud and clear. I can't get any clearer than that.
Guys in the comment section, did you hear that? Because it's great Philip can hear it, but it would also be great if you guys in the comment section can hear it. So again, hearing it, Mr. Hibbert, where have you been? Good morning to yourself. All right, let's hear from Lon Donaldson. If you're just tuning in, we've closed off on our World Cup preparation, be in Morocco, 1 goal to the good. Atlanta Primus is the goal scorer. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, I mean, it was a team that, they gave us a lot of possession in the first half because that's the way they play. They play very compact. They're hard to break down, so we have to be patient. And obviously, you know, we we missed that penalty, and then we came back and scored right after, which was good. A good response after missing a penalty. But I thought the first half we were a lot more composed, you know, and we did some good stuff, move the ball around. Actually, we connect a lot more passes than I really expected. But I know the second half was going to be different. They were down 1-0, so they had to come out and push numbers forward. And we had some young players in there. We made some substitution, and um, you know, once Bonnie go out, they feel it's always one of those things that they those back feel like they can step up and you know add more to the games, and they actually did that because Bonnie's a big threat. She hold a lot of people back. So, but overall, we I thought we defended very well. In the last 15 minutes, and we've been working on you know trying to keep
clean slates, and so but it it helped us the training, defending, but overall it's just again it's a good warm up game going into the next match.
When Prime was really really good today. I thought you guys looked really good in the middle. What do you think?
Yeah, the midfield players, especially in the first half, they all three of them work well together, and Trudy and Jody, had an inside there because the way we play, we had them coming inside and helping out and connecting some stuff. So it was good. I mean, they did some good stuff, and as I said, we had a lot of possession, so that's always good.
The knock to Jody in the first couple of minutes of the game, that probably slowed down the whole attack at the front a little bit. We think.
Well, it just put some spice in the game because after that there was some more hard tackles. We just hoping nobody from either team got hurt. Jody picked up a good knock. I thought she was done for the game, but she wanted to, go on. I'm sure she's going to be out for a few days because she looked like it's a deep contusion. So we don't know yet. I'm not a doctor, but she might be, hobbling around for the next couple of days.
All right. Thanks, coach.
Thank you, man. Cool.
Okay, well, that's not what we wanted to hear. I did say at the start of the live stream that we were praying to God there that we would see this one out without no injuries. Seems like we've got a knock. It does sound a little bit concerning, but you heard from the gaffer, he's not a doctor, neither am I. I don't know what happened in terms of the injury. Hopefully it's nothing severe. We do have 1 week to go, exactly 1 week to go, guys, until we kick things off down under against France. France, a bit like ourselves, they're probably worse off. Unfortunately, they go into this game against us on the back end of a 1-0 defeat over the co-host Australia. But I say unfortunately because they have injuries, a mountain list of injuries to worry about. Even in that friendly against Australia, they picked up another injury. And yes, it is concerning because I don't wish injury on anyone, even if it is our opponents. It's nasty. This is the worst time to pick up an injury when you're so close to kicking things off in, I think, sports' biggest tournament. So we will keep an eye on injuries and knock as we edge closer to the kickoff against France. But on a positive note, we've come out on top there where the win is concerned. Philip?
Yes, definitely. We weren't expecting to hear. We were hoping that no such news like knock or any impending injuries, but hopefully she's okay and ready to go come the first game. And also, it's good that neither side. It's good that Morocco didn't have any injuries neither. As I said, we're not wishing for any side to have any, irrespective of which side we support, to go into the World Cup with any injuries that could have been avoided because we just a friendly. So it's good that it's not so serious. But as we say, our gaffer is not a doctor, so he cannot really speak fully about the knock. Hopefully, when we hear any update, it's all good going into the World Cup. So this was a good game, as you said that they pressured us, but it goes to show that their side is a good side as well. And the victory that we is not bad neither. So it's a good result for both sides. So it's a good preparation for the World Cup. And I'm just excited after this going into the World Cup because it's almost that time. So people get on that dancing shoes, ready to celebrate. And I hope you get the Bubazela out. I hope I pronounce it correct. Is it Bubazela?
Vuvuzela, I believe so.
Yes,
That reminds me of South Africa, right?
yes. I don't think the part. The South
Get
Africans
the
will definitely.
vuvuzela, get your Dutch pot, get anything that makes a lot of noise, basically.
Yes, because it's going to be a lot. Our neighbors are going to complain a lot. I know that for sure. Whether it's the pot or the vuvuzela, a lot of noise, a lot of disturbance. But it is that time. They just have to bear with us. It's just 1 month. So they just have to bear until it's over. Sometimes we
I'm
cannot
gonna
hold
try
back
and
the
behave
excitement.
myself. I'm gonna try not to disturb people. Although I think my walls are soundproof because I can't hear my neighbors, and I'm pretty sure my neighbors can't hear me. There was an incident that occurred some days ago, and it was a pretty nasty incident, and I hope the person is alive. But pretty much I had no clue what happened. There was a knock at the door, and I'm going off track here, guys. And I was like, what's going on? And I was asked, did you hear anything? And I was like, no. And I looked outside my window, and it was horrific, like something that you would see in a movie. Basically, it was that it was a crime scene that was outside my window, guys. And it
Wow.
was in that moment. Yeah, it was a crime scene. Like, imagine like the police is knocking at your door, and I'm thinking, I started to panic. I was like, why are you knocking at my door? And he was like, sorry to disturb you. Did you hear anything? I was like, no. And that made me worry a bit because it was literally right outside my window, like right outside. I was like, how did I not hear that? But I'm glad that I didn't hear it because I probably would have looked. And the last thing I want to look is the last thing I want to do is to look at someone being hurt. And then, so yeah, it was horrific based on what I saw in the aftermath. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, I think that my walls are soundproof because I heard nothing, and my window is just right there. So I was sat in this very same chair on the phone to a friend. And when I say I heard nothing, guys, I heard nothing, didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. So that was concerning. I was like, what if there was an emergency? But touch wood, there won't be no emergencies. But I'm not gonna take the chance. I'm gonna try to behave myself
Yeah,
this World Cup. Yeah, I don't
that's
want to
the only
disturb no
downfall.
one.
That's the only downfall. Because you don't want to be somewhere and emergency, you don't hear anything, and it's probably late
Exactly.
when you have to react. But it seems like your wall is proof enough to make as much noise as you want to make.
It is. It is. So I'm convinced it's soundproof because I know my neighbors can't be that quiet. I know for a fact. I'm like, nobody here makes noise. Like, it's. I mean, I love it, but I'm like, surely it can't be a case of we're all dead quiet. It's too good to be true. But
Yeah.
yeah, I might make some noise, I might not, but I think I'm gonna take my neighbors into consideration and try to calm it down a bit. I don't want to be the loud neighbor. So yeah, that's how we're looking, guys. I don't want to be loud and disruptive.
I'm not holding back though. I'm not gonna hold back. It's a pity I
Really?
cannot carry the pot with me, but I'm not going to hold back. But when I'm home, for those games that will I will be home, I will definitely make a lot of noise. The good thing, the bush cannot talk because a lot of bush around the house. So
The
I
bush
can
won't be offended. Definitely not.
I can make any noise I want to make. But for
Yeah,
those that have neighbors, you don't have to
100.
really disturb your neighbors, but you can still make some noise because World Cup, you can't be boring or dead in a World Cup. It's a lot of excitement for you to get excited about. So yes, it's the biggest stage
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
football world, bigger than Champions League, I guess. Some
yeah,
people will
definitely.
differ, but I think it's bigger than Champions League.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's the honor and privilege of playing for your country and taking back a trophy for your country that will uplift the entire nation, home and abroad. So Champions League don't do that. Champions League just stay within club. It doesn't go any further than that. So yeah, I'll definitely agree with you there. And I will be giving you guys more content. Let's do a little research. Sorry, a refresh to see if Google has updated their. No, they haven't done no update, guys. So that's that. I can only work with the information that was presented to me, guys. And that's about it. Mohammed says it's definitely bigger than Champions League. I'll leave Philip with the closing remarks, and before we close things off. I'll be giving you my thoughts on what the women's national team, the Reggae Girlz, mean to me, how I view them. So you're going to hear from me on what I think of the Reggae Girlz. And then we're going to be hearing from DJ Khaled, Massacre, and also John Barnes. And before I forget my manners, massive thank you to those of you who have tuned in for that's almost 3 hours and 30 minutes. We could not have done this live stream without you. Have a blessed Sunday, and I do hope to see you guys here in a week's time, where we'll be taking on France the Monday, so that's the day after Morocco. Today's opponents will be taking on Germany, so best of luck to both sides. Philip, any closing remarks?
Yes, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that joined and support and stayed to the very end. Thank you to the Moroccans that are tuning in and stayed as well. Even though the result didn't go their way, we thank you for the support, the likes, and the subscriptions for everyone that even subscribed tonight. Stay tuned for more content. And remember, if you want the best, the latest on the Reggae Girlz, this is the best. This is definitely the best place. This is definitely the best place to come and get the information that you need. Continue to support the channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And continue to support our dear, beautiful queen, Crystal Davis.
Thank you. And thank you so much, Philip, for coming onto the live stream, even though you're at work. Definitely appreciate your support. I hope that you make it home safely. As you can see, guys, he's on another graveyard shift. I don't know how he does it, but he's always working late. To you guys there in the comment section, if you're out and about, I hope that you make it home safe. I hope that you have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. I might not be back later on, so if I'm not back later on, then yeah, as I've stated, just have a great day, have a productive week when it comes. You'll definitely be seeing me later on during the week as we build up to a World Cup opener against France. Good morning to those of you who are just waking up. You've caught me at the wrong time. I'm about to love you and leave you with some words from myself. Here's what I think of the makeup of the Reggae Girlz, what they mean to me. Then you will hear from DJ Khaled and Massacre, and we're going to close things off with John Barnes. Have a happy Sunday. You know how it is. Take care. Until next time.
Hello, I'm Hansa Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Den Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now our captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
I want to give a big bless up to the Reggae Girlz out there. They ain't believe in us. John did. Reggae Girlz, keep winning, keep inspiring. I know you're going to be great out there. World Cup. Sedella Marley, nothing but love. Bless up from DJ Khaled.
And I represent for the Reggae Girlz. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself every time. Especially if you're qualifying for the World Cup back to back. You know what I mean? Sidela, big up yourself. One love every time. You know the thing go. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river. What the Reggae Girlz do? Left them name night earth like a queen. Me have to big up the top soccer team. You know Massacre represent. Jamaica supporting it every time. You know the thing go.
I'm John Barnes and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.